Good, happy Sunday. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the BX Sports JEDI Network. To the Return of the Knicks podcast. It is the watch along. The Knicks take on the 76ers. Before we get started, do want to apologize for yesterday's halftime technical difficulties we had on our end from the stream. We had to cut the stream at halftime. So we do really apologize there. I missed out. I did watch the game, but I missed out sharing it and hearing everyone's reaction where the Knicks a valiant effort, falling short against the Clippers, falling into overtime, put a good effort in the fourth quarter. Batum hits that three ball. Oh my God! And then in the overtime, the officials took over. But we turned the page tonight. That's why I want to make sure I get that apology in there for the technical difficulties. Hopefully tonight we have no technical difficulties. Hopefully everything works smooth. We're here in our old platform. Remember the new platform that we in is a beta, and so they're gonna have some issues, some glitches, and of course that's why we're test running it so they could perfect it. But tonight I said, you know what, I can't have two nights in a row with bad technical, so we went back to our old platform tonight. So tonight it is the 76ers coming to town at 34-17, taking on the Knicks, who are 28 and 26. But before we get going, we know how we do. We want to help you make a little money in your pockets. And tonight, the money line, the Knicks are a 4-point underdog at a minus 160. The money line, 224.5 points at a plus 135. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head. Good luck. Make some money here. And of course, Steve, salute. Sounds somewhat muffed. Okay, so hopefully my sound is sounding muffed. I'm also dealing with a little bit of a cold, so hopefully it's not that. Kelvin T. Jones in the building. Jack City, salute. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now we're back to the broadcast here. The 76ers come into town. We have their starting lineup. 76ers will feature Anthony Melton, Tobias Harris, James Harden, PJ Tucker, and Joel Embiid. The Knicks, same starting lineup from Grimes, Barrett, Brunson, Randall, and Jericho Sims. Yes, I have a code. Unfortunately, I have a cold, and yes, it might sound. So I do apologize there. Not only technical difficulties, it's been a rough weekend. Tremendous rough weekend. We had a weather change here in Florida, and I don't know why. For some reason, it just attacked me and just gave me that. I guess age comes with it. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is the trade by the Brooklyn Nets. Wow, it happened about an hour, 2 hours ago. Brooklyn Nets, they're trading Kyrie Irving to Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks getting back Spencer Dinwiddie, Dory Finley Smith, and some future draft picks. What's your thoughts on that? Wow, Brooklyn going. I still think they're getting two quality players in Spencer Dinwiddie and Finley Smith, but he ain't no Kyrie. But I know Kyrie Irving has been a pain in the butt. But we single-handedly see what a Kyrie Irving team-led team could do, especially that last game we played against the Brooklyn Nets. He had that phenomenal fourth quarter, and Kelvin says Dinwiddie's probably pissed. Wouldn't you? You know, you got traded for these guys, and Brooklyn comes back and back at your mercy wants you back. So come to full circle there. I know we all know that the trading deadline is happening this Thursday, and we know like we always do. We always have a trade special, trade deadline special. I have on here with myself. Oh, by the way, Chef Dan says hello to everyone again. I spoke with him. He is really, really busy. Dallas, much better with Kyrie. He is, Steve. You know why Kyrie is going to help out Dallas with Luka Doncic? Also, he wants to make money. He wants to make that contract. He wants to get that max deal. I don't know why ESPN has not put the game here, at least in Orlando. I haven't got the game. I'm still got Pro Bowl action. So hopefully the game hasn't started. This is weird. We should have the basketball game. So hopefully the game has not started. Rent difference. Let's see. This is a magnificent chain. Ah, it's the John Cena look. So right now, I don't know if you guys are in the MSG app, although this is a nationally televised game. I believe this is for on MSG on ESPN, and it has not started. At least here, they're still going with the damn Pro Bowl, which I thought ABC will cover it. We haven't had the coverage yet. Melvin Smith. Yes, I'm also showing football, Kelvin. So it's not just me. Melvin, Steve says long term he will be trouble. Let me ask you this. I know we don't care about the Dallas Mavericks. Do you think he's a rental just to see what he'll do here with Luka Doncic going forward, and see if they're able to take that next step? Maybe he'll help out in that Western Conference. But think about it. That Western Conference is a little bit up in the air, if you ask me. You start the defending champions who are not that good on the road. The Lakers are still fluttering. The Clippers are missing a point guard. Let me see up some of the tough. The other teams there isn't a clear cut favorite in that West. You added Kyrie Irving, Christian Wood, Luka Doncic. You got the surrounding cast members on Dallas. There could be a dark horse team there if Kyrie has his head on straight. Maybe a Luka Doncic with him will get him going. You have a lethal backcourt, or you could even slide, Luka in that 3-and-D wing, but they'll still be a lethal tandem. There'll be a handful there, and if Christian Wood comes back strong, and I believe he's in the injury, boy, that's a lethal team. Dallas there. I know Dallas fans must be excited because they've been having a little bit. That's a owner. That's what when you have one franchise player. I don't know, Joe. I'm asking the same thing. We're supposed to have the Knicks game, and they're still showing us the damn football game when it's being covered on ABC Network. Put the damn Pro Bowl into ABC Network, or put the Knicks game on the ABC Network. I mean, you have the capability. I don't know why they're not doing that. Wesley Robinson, Strong Island in the building. Salute. Dork Knight as well. Dork Knight is watching along with us. So Dork Knight out in England. Thank you, Dork Knight. So we'll see here with the trading deadline going on for our Knicks ourselves. A lot of talks, a lot of back and forth banter with the Knicks talking to Utah again for Makai Beasley. Evan Fournier was brought up. Obi Toppin was, I don't know what it is. Well, let me put this away for a minute. Now, when I was trying to say when you have a franchise type of player like a Luka Doncic, Kevin Durant, so forth, you could always bring pieces around and you're in contention of becoming a suitable NBA championship team. Yes, Francisco, I mentioned it earlier. I had a lot of technical difficulties with, we're back here on our old platform. The other one that I'm on, Opus is a beta platform that they contact us to put our program at and to beta test it. And we're having a little bit of glitches back and forth with it. So yesterday it just disconnected us. It had one stream up. I went back on live. It disconnected us, and then it disconnected us again. And then at that point I said, you know what? I had to throw my hands up to keep bringing back and forth. So I'm sorry. I apologize that I did not finish the second half of the Knicks game. It was a hell of a game with the Clippers. It's because we're trying to make our show grow, and Opus approached us, and we wanted to use that platform. And of course, we're trying to get where we can have Chef Dan not work so many hours and join us. We don't rely on the super chats. We don't ask you guys to support us financially. So we're trying to get the sponsors. So that's why we went with Opus, and we were trying to make some extra money here. Now the game is at 7. Why did they change the delay? Why did they start the game here? That's weird. Have you ever seen that before? Wow, that's weird. I've never seen that before when they moved the whole entire game. As our agent Super Argo, He says, just checked. Joe, I'm not arguing with you one bit. I believe that. But my God, this is not cool. They really put a swerve here. 7 o'clock. Well, we'll have a roundtable discussion here. Definitely. If anyone, this is a one in a rare time. Anyone wants to come on and ask any question, you're more than happy. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I never open up mostly here, but I will put it for tonight. Today, well, we have an hour to have here before we start the broadcast. So we'll do that in a moment. And here you go. Anybody would like to come on as a panelist, you're more than welcome to this evening. While before the Knicks game start, we can ask questions. We could talk trade. We could talk about the Kyrie Irving situation, Tom Thibodeau. We could talk about all different things up and down with Knicks related. Gregory says, "Lucky 7 for the Knicks. We shall see." So we have an hour here about before the game tip off. Rarely never come out this early. If always like to give 10, 15 minutes just in case, but I guess NFL is king. They even made the NBA push their game back. Yes, thank you, Agent. I thank you. I wrote it that the technical difficulties. It was just twice the stream crashed. Third time, then the computer was lagging. I'm like, you know what? It's a sign. Stop for a moment. And then I didn't even get on the wrestling pro. We had the wrestling program going on at the same time. I didn't even get on it until the Nick game finished. Just full respect that I'm giving my time to do the Knicks. So I watched the Knicks game, then I went on the wrestling program, and that didn't crash. It had a little bit of glitches, and that was also on Opus. So I think the moral of the story is I cannot do two streams at the same time with Opus. Yes, Mr. T. I pity the fool. I told him I needed that. Yeah, so I guess the game is now pushed back to 7 p.m. So we'll wait. We'll stay here. We'll have a conversation here. Let me ask you guys. Big task at hand. Salute. Big task at hand. They're using the Knicks fan base for that ratings for that Super Bowl. Big task. Talk to them. Talk to them. You're making a lot of sense with that. They want our ratings. They know Nick Hive is big. They know we come and watch. Even if you show me Eli Manning there as a fake coach. So I put the chat. If Big Task, if you want to come on and ask some questions here, you're more than welcome on. Anyone that'd like to come on, opportunity to come on with me on camera. We'll have a conversation before the game start. We got close to 45 minutes before tip off. We could go through all the different trade scenarios for the Knicks. Who would you like? Who would you not like? What do you see here from the team? It's open forum. We're asking you to come in. Oh God, please, someone finish this. I cannot watch this Pro Bowl. I really, it's cringeworthy, folks. This football game with the towels is cringeworthy. And the thing is, they're giving it on my Channel 9 ABC affiliate. Why not just send it there and put the game on? It don't make no sense. Let me see if let me see on the radio broadcast if they what they tell me. Unfortunately, I'm not in New York. I can't hear the radio broadcast, but I can hear it through the satellite XM Sirius. So that means I'm the best player in every position. Then will be unstoppable. Here it is. Do you think Kyrie will be a West? That's a great question, Jack City. I don't know what they're gonna do here with it. Um, if Kyrie Irving gets removed from the All Star game from the Eastern Conference because he's no longer an Eastern Conference player, does he get selected and he have a special addendum? Who do you add? Is it James Harden? Is it Jalen Brunson taking Kyrie Irving's spot? I know we can have the debate. I think Jalen Brunson has been more important to the Knicks than Harden, but Harden's team has a better record, and you could go back and forth. You could have a debate. I know us as Knicks fans, we want to see Jalen Brunson in there, but they're going to say a team that's in seventh place. Salute Jose Melo in the building. A team that's in seventh place, should they be have two All Stars? That's the argument they're going to say. So I don't know. I think Harden gets in over Brunson. I hate to say that. What do you guys think? I think Brunson. We all know Brunson deserves, but there's not enough roster spots. Every sports channel was shocked Brunson wasn't there. Absolutely, he absolutely outplayed his coverage, and you could say that Brunson was a little more greater than Randall. But I understand why Randall went ahead of Brunson. Just imagine, guys. Just imagine the scenario if Brunson would have taken that spot and not Julius Randle, boy, his ego would have been hurt and could have hurt the Knicks going forward, locker room wise. And you know, Randle, he's moody, he's testy, he's moody. He don't get that respect, and his teammates, he starts seeing things a little funny. And we could, and I'm glad that they voted Randle over Brunson in that case because he's a little fragile. Gregory says take Zion Williamson out. Zion has not played a lot of games. I could definitely see that where your case makes a lot of wordy has a lot of merit. There's a lot to argue there. He did not play as much games. And Kyrie, yes, if it's for Kyrie, I agree with you on that. The football game is still going on. They Jose Melo, Joe Curry told us that they're going to move the game to 7, and I believe it's true. I haven't checked anything because I'm here trying to double check, but I've got the ticker. The ticker always tells us when the game starts. Usually it's ahead of us, and it has not said anything. It just stays we're ready to start. And matter of fact, I'll bring the ticker in so you guys can see. Has not started yet. I think they're only going to play 2 quarters, Steve. I think they're only going to play 2 quarters. Yeah, Julius Eagles Major, Miss Major. RJ Buckets was better defensively last season than this season. His defense season looks like he's on roller skates no matter what he tries to defend. His offense is frankly inconsistently. Yeah, RJ Barrett is very inconsistent this year when it comes to his defensive prowess. His offensive game, I know he started off slowly, but his game is attack to the. He's a slasher. RJ Barrett is a slasher with the ball in his hands. He needs to go to the basket, attack the basket, get those layups. He could switch to the left, to the right hand. He worked extremely well there. He's getting a slasher. Now, if he ever gets his 3-point shooting or his jump shot to fall more consistently, that's what's taking him, impeding him from taking that next step as an NBA borderline All Star. Right now, he's a really good player, but he hasn't taken his game yet to a borderline All Star yet. And then, of course, levels borderline All Star, then an All Star, and All NBA. So right now, he's with according to what we like to see in our ball players, especially his third, 4 year in the league, he's falling behind because he hasn't taken that step. He's still as a good player, and at times mediocre, but he needs to be a good player. As I think they're going to start the game. They started the game, folks, as you see the ticker, and the damn ESPN is not giving us what we want. So you see the ticker on the bottom there. So they have the tip off 76ers with the ball. Kenny, salute Kenny. Kenny is in the building. He says, let's go Knicks, indeed. So it looks like 15 seconds have gone by already here. As we see, that I have not seen anything. I have not seen nothing on ESPN. We have a commercial of a pickle and a mascot pickle. So I don't know if you guys see anything on your end. Please let us know. So a half minute has gone by, no score. Knicks will get the basketball here. So I'll go as best as possible from the ticker until we get to see what's happening. And they're still giving us the damn basketball. Oh wait, what does it say? On ESPN News. Oh my God. Where is ESPN? Here we go. I got it. All right. After we missed a whole minute, so we get the game finally. Here's Harden now. Harden, back roller. Here's the three ball. Bias Harris and rebound by Randall. So they moved the channel over the game to the ESPN News. If those are on ESPN News, here's Brunson. Brunson behind the back. He still keeps his dribble. Here's Brunson, isolation, spins, puts up the shot, and he got fouled. Now, those who have DirecTV, it's 207 on DirecTV if you're watching that at home. So ESPN News 207 on your DirecTV. I don't know if Comcast or any of the other providers. So Brunson will go to the line here. And the first points of the game rattles in on a free throw. So Knicks up 1-0 here. Knicks pride, big task. Talk to them, big pass. Talk to them. Francisco Gregory says, I don't think we should trade Obi. He should play more so we can see when he steps up. Hey, I got his jersey on again today. I don't want him to go anywhere. Brunson hits both free throws. Knicks up 2-0. So the first minute and a half has gone by. Let's go. Here's Joel Embiid. Embiid backing in. Double team immediately by Quickly. Passes it to Milton. Milton now. Milton driving. He got fouled there by Quentin Grimes. So they're going to call this a little bit ticky-tack. That was a little ticky-tack on that foul. Hopefully we don't get that repeat of we saw in overtime. The officials were brutal. As they inbound here to Harden. Harden gets a screen. Harden now driving, passes it right here to Tucker, and Tucker scored. I saw Tucker had a foot on that line. He was out of bounds there. But we're tied at 2. Here we go, guys. So here's Randall. Back over to Quickly. Quickly now. Back to Brunson. Brunson driving, right, and he keeps his dribble. He's going to take the jumper, and Brunson misses. Rebound by Embiid. Hands it over to Harden. Harden pushes it to Tucker. Tucker now. Back over to Tobias Harris. Offensive foul going the other way. So that was Tucker pushing, and good job there for Brunson drawing that charge. Both teams a little sluggish here. Here's Randall. Randall to Brunson. Brunson now stops back over to Randall. Randall's going to shoot the 3 ball, and it's in and out. Rebound, Jericho Sims had good positioning. Here's Quickly for 3, and that's in and out, and Tobias Harris. So Knicks had a couple of fortunate halfway down, but rims out. Here's Tobias Harris working on Grimes. Harris, isolation. Here's Jericho with the double team. Passes it to Embiid. Embiid now to Harden. Harden now. Thoughts about the 3. Jump struts back over. Here's Tucker for 3 in the corner, and he got it. So PJ Tucker. Here's Quickly. Oh, good thing Randall was there. Almost turned the ball over. Now Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson. I guess RJ didn't start. RJ didn't play. Like I see Quickly on the floor. Here's Grimes, and we get a shot clock violation. So I just noticed that, folks. I don't see RJ Barrett. Of course, the ESPN Idiots networks decided to put this game on news, and we did not see a first minute of the game. We don't know what happened to RJ Barrett. Of course, the telecasters don't say two gots of what's going on with Barrett. So Quickly is in the game. Here's Embiid. So Philadelphia has a 7-2 lead here. Here's Brunson now, top of the key. Brunson stops. Now he gets it to Randall. Knicks got to move the ball. Here's Randall now. Randall up in the air, can't go anywhere. Lost it. Gets the ball back. Puts up and gets the roll. So Randall, Knicks. Here's Milton transition 3, and he hits it. So Philadelphia up 10-4. Brunson. Here's Julius Randle's going to shoot the three ball himself, and that's off the mark. Fight for the loose ball. Randle comes up with it. Here's Randle again. Randle blow bys, and he lays it up. So Julius Randle, a lot of active tonight. And we got a foul there, and Embiid and quickly gets tied up. I saw that. Carlos Beltran returns back to the Mets front office. Indeed. So here's Harden bringing the ball up. Harden keeps his dribble. Back to Embiid. Embiid now fronted by Jericho Sims. Jab steps. Now, and he reaching. So Jericho Sims gets called for a reaching foul. No, you can't even see it. I tried going on there. I tried to go on there. I tried to find out what happened to R.J. Barrett if he's injured. So Joel Embiid will go to the line. No, Barrett wasn't the starting lineup. He must have picked up quick fouls. Embiid hits the first free throw. So Embiid has another free throw coming up. And he hits. So it's a 12-6, a 6-point game for Philadelphia. Now Brunson working on Milton. Now switch, but now back to Randle. Randle Grimes rises for three. And that's off the mark. Rebound by Jericho Sims. Back over to Brunson now. Brunson snake dribble, stops. And he's going to need help. Back to Randle. 6 on the shot clock. Randle, top of the key for three. And that's off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Embiid comes up with it. Embiid now pushes it off to Harden. Harden now. Bounce pass here to Embiid. Embiid working on Jericho Sims, who has a foul. Embiid now making his move in the baseline. Puts it up, and we get another foul. So that's Jericho Sims' second foul. So we have a timeout on the floor. And I'm trying to get down to the bottom. I think R.J. Barrett got into some foul trouble. So I'll take a look and see. Excuse me. Let's see. No, it's too early for some stats. I was trying to see, find out how many minutes on the floor did Barrett play. R.J. Barrett. No, Barrett did not play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the refs get too excited there, Kelvin. These refs, they gotta let some of these. They get the inconsistency of the officiating is ridiculous. Beltran will replace Buck in a few years. You're probably right. I think that's why Beltran moved out of the Yes Network. Seeing that the Yankees didn't stay with they kept Aaron Boone, and he felt like they just signed him to a 3-year deal. He says, you know what, I have no. Okay, Rich, thank you, Richard Childs, thank you for that one. That is a phenomenal. Thank you for that insight. I read earlier that Barrett is going to come off the bench. Hey, thank you for that insight. I really appreciate it. We're trying to find out what happened, and I was looking and looking, and I'm looking, and of course, I hate to go to Twitter because Twitter says a lot of fibs. I don't like to report anything too much from Twitter. I was trying to go from the Knicks source themselves. Sometimes I don't even trust the beat writers. Sometimes we know Berman; he's a big fibbler. He was Pinocchio boy. He will have a 6-foot nose. So we have a timeout on the floor. So RJ Barrett will be coming off the bench. Now, let me ask this: if it's true that Barrett is coming off the bench, going forward of his role removal, would it make the second unit a little more quicker? He gets some come out some. playing time and some continuity with an Obi Toppin as well along it. And I think it's going to help him. But ultimately, RJ Barrett is a starter. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to see RJ being downgraded like that. But if it's to help the team in the next couple of weeks while it gets resetted, possibly trade, moves, whatever the case is, I'm all right with it. I know, Kelvin, I want to touch on a point. You don't want any trades or any moves, but they've been running this team back too much. And I don't trust them with their salute Eric in the building. I don't trust their front office signing free agency. I know Brunson has been a home run, but they got to do something because we're kind of spinning the wheels here with this team. I'm not saying go crazy, but maybe one or two additions by subtraction. So Embiid, it's the first one. It is now 13-6. Oh, okay, got it. RJ Barrett is doubtful due to a non-COVID illness. He left. He wasn't feeling well all day, so of course the flu bug. Embiid hits both of them, so he is sick. Doubtful for tonight. So he is in. He is not hurt. He is not demoted. He is sick. Same thing as we saw Jalen Brunson didn't play. He was sick against the Heat, and now it's R.J. Barrett's turn. It's going around. Look at Randall. Thought he got fouled. He flips it up and could not. Here comes the 76ers. Harden. Milton for three. And that's off the glass, and he nailed it. So a transition three off the glass there, 17-6. 76ers, both teams started off a little rough. 76ers starting to get into their gear. The Knicks still haven't got in the first gear. Here's Brunson, elbow jumper, and that's off the mark, but he gets his own rebound. Brunson gets it, and he finishes. So Jalen Brunson followed his own shot, got his own rebound, made the basket. Knicks trail here, 17-8. Here's Harden. Harden gets a screen. Harden now back to, and now right there, Milton over to Embiid. Embiid 10 on the shot clock. Embiid now puts up the elbow jumper, and that's off the mark. Fight for the loose ball, and oh wow, Tobias Harris smacks it in with the long arms. 76ers link came into play there. Here's Brunson. Now Brunson puts up the shot off the glass. It's good. So Jalen Brunson thought he was fouled there. Knicks down by 9. Here's the 76ers, how they move the ball quickly. Here's now Harden now, top of the key now. Harden is going to slow it down. Gets a screen by Embiid. Now Harden, back over to Embiid, and he misses the layup, but he got fouled, and he'll go to the line. So Joel Embiid is going to go to the free throw line. It quickly shows that the Knicks do not have anybody to contain Joel Embiid here. Why did they change the game? Oh my God. Did everybody lose the game? I lost the game. Boy, they are doing a disservice here with this. Embiid hits the free throw. They changed it out of the ESPN news. They put the Pro Bowl. Oh my God. Talk about kiss me before you screw me, huh? Jesus Christ. 20-10 here with 5:05. And he hits both free throws. Knicks down by 11 with 5:05 here in the first. I'm gonna read that at the timeout here, Kelvin. Here's Brunson. Brunson back over to Quickly. Quickly now. Quickly driving. Stops. Over to Brunson. Brunson now. 4 on the shot clock. Good job by Harden. And I'm gonna have to shoot this up. Gets it off. And Randall gets it off in time. But look how quickly they move in transition. Tobias Harris. Knicks got to get back in transition. Salute Sean. That's ESPN indeed. Here's Brunson now. Snake dribble. Bounce pass to Randall. Randall now. Randall driving. Randall going strong. And, oh, man, misses. Harden gets the steal. Here's Tobias Harris to Embiid. And count it and one. They are toying with the Knicks here, 25-12. The 76ers are totally outrunning and outclassing the Knicks in transition game. Oh boy. This might be a long night if they don't clean this up. So Joel Embiid will go to the line, a chance for a three-point play. There are nice skates, yep. And you can always not always play from behind. You got to get ahead. As Embiid completes the three-point play, 26-12. So Philly in front. Back over to Randall. Randall. Here's Grimes. Grimes back to quickly. Quickly now. Shoots the elbow jumper, and that's off the mark. Knicks got to hit their shot. Here's Harden. Harden now. Harden one-on-one with Randall. Harden dribbling. Passes it to Embiid. Embiid now. Embiid, he kind of walked there. Passes it to Milton. And Milton hits the three. But the officials did not see him travel when he battled. Oh, my goodness. 29-12. The Anthony Milton with 9 points, 3 of 3 from three-point land. Again, the Knicks are getting scorched by 3-point, and there's a reach-in foul by Milton. But they're not over the penalty, so they'll side out of bounds. Jay Tucker, salute. We're just inconsistent. Here's Randall. Back over to Hartenstein. Here's Brunson for three. Brunson misses. Tucker with the rebound. Here's Harden. So Knicks got nothing. Everything's jump shooting and nothing to the basket. Here's Harden now. Harden still keeps his dribble. He gets the screen now, gets in the paint, and he passes to Tucker. Tucker with the floater, and he gets it in. So anything, they're getting anything at will. Absolutely. Hope you're doing well, Jay Tucker. Brunson back to Hartenstein now. Randall. Randall now. Randall spinning into the double team. Shoots. Misses. Hartenstein with the rebound. Back to Quickly. Quickly for three. And that's off the mark. Rebound by Harden. Knicks are 0 for 8 from 3. Harden almost turned the ball over. Fight for the loose ball. Harden comes up with it, and they're going to say a timeout by 76ers. D-Ross. Salute D-Ross in the building. Friday night this week. Go Knicks. D-Ross. I'm going Tuesday night to the Magic's game. So I will be in Orlando. Magic's. Knicks. I will be there Tuesday night. Can't turn down free tickets on the arm. All right, here we go. Every player being discussed isn't making him current team great. So, what makes you think that we're going to come here and be great? We might as keep growing our young guys. Yes, I understand you want to keep your young guys, Kelvin, and I understand that you're all right. But right now, I think our young guys. Be honest with you, we gotta have that realistic facts. We already know. I think with most of the young guys, we know what our ceilings are. I think we plateaued with some of our young guys. Sometimes you got to make the move, and I wanted to bring that back to when Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks, as long as you have one strong franchise player, you could bring in interactive pieces, and the Dallas Mavericks are always in title contention. You know, they had Kristaps Porzingis. They brought in Christian Wood. They brought in. They changed the coach too, Jason Kidd, and Rick Carlisle, and they still in contention for an NBA title. You know, they got Spencer Dinwiddie. They made all these. Now they got Kyrie Irving. But the one consistent thing is they need that All NBA player, that one player, and the Knicks don't have that one player, and they need to continue to try to bring in players to get there, either trade, draft, free agency. But when we see now with 3 years of Leon Rose, they haven't gotten us that player. Brunson, because he wanted to be here, he begged to be here, and of course, money talks. But we needed a point guard. Do we trust this front office to sign the right guys? We clean cap space, and still nothing. You know, are we seeing the ceilings on our own players? Let's see this. It's coaching. It could be coaching too. It's this is a repeat. I've seen this Knicks come back and win this. Let's hope so. From your lips to God's ears. Let's go. We want to be entertained. Knicks are on a back-to-back though. They spend a lot of energy. They look gassed in that overtime against the Clippers. Hopefully they could able to. Hopefully they could muster it up. They haven't been playing well at home for some reason. I hope they will. Hey man, we're here to call it and we're here to enjoy it. Let's go. None of us want to see our Knicks lose or get embarrassed because especially on ESPN, we want them to make a competitive game and win this and win it out. So we have a timeout here. The last game Archie had was terrible. The next game he was playing with him for the same reason, not feeling well. Come on, man. Uh, that flu bug is around there. It just hits. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt there because he's not gonna miss another game after he got cut with that finger and he missed all that time in those games. Of course, you got the haters, the Nick haters doing the games here. You got the Ruko, the Nets lover. You got Driftwood Jefferson, the other net, and the 76 lover. And man, just off the timeout, they hit the shot, Milton. So it's 33-12. Knicks are taking in the chin. Knicks already giving up 33 points as Deuce McBride in the game. McBride, here's Grimes. Grimes puts it up, and he's going to got it. Count it at one. So Quentin Grimes has a chance for a three-point play. So Evan Fournier is in the game. So Fournier gets minutes before Obi Toppin. Now let me ask you guys, Nick fan, who has a Kelvin? You see, they have who has a better future? Who has a longer future with the Knicks? Toppin or Fournier? He hits the 3-point play here, 33-15. So 2:10 left here. Here's Embiid. Embiid now. Embiid facing in front on Harkenstein. Now he's backing in. Spins. Passes Niang. Back over. Here's Shake Maxey. Maxey off the glass and Tyrone Maxey. So he hits his first two buckets. 35-15. Knicks down by 20. Here's McBride. McBride with the floater. McBride gets the jump. Nope, misses. Rebound by Embiid. And of course, they get called. What is this? Traveling call on Joel Embiid. It's about time the official sees that. Let me hold on. Let me highlight your court, Kelvin. You seen? Let's get the inbounds there. This guy making great points tonight here. McBride over. Here's Randall off the glass, and he got it. He thought he was fouled, but no call. 35-17, a minute and a half here. Knicks already given up 35 points and counting here. Still a minute and a half here. Here's Tyrone Maxey. Maxey now. Maxey in the paint. Maxey passes it back. Milton for three. Misses. Rebound by Randall. Randall now bringing the ball up. Randall. Randall again. Right over to McBride. McBride. Back over to Randall. Randall now driving. Puts up reverse layup and he got fouled. So free throws for Julius Randle. So we get some free throws. I'll read your comment there, Kelvin. We've seen our players play good. Then the coaching screwed up. It's Tibbs. He's losing a little bit of his a little defense. Word. Exactly what I said. Yeah, yeah. We've seen it. You know how many times we saw when the players are playing well and especially the second unit and he wants to with 6 minutes he wants to go to the bet to bring his starters back and then the starters don't have it or they run out of gas in the 2 minute mark left because he just could have kept the second unit on the floor just a little bit more, buy another minute or two, and you would have had a stronger starting unit coming on and close out the game. His minute management is a lot to be questioned and desired for criticism from when it comes to Tom Thibodeau. So Randall hits the first one. It's 35-18 with over a minute to play here, and he goes 2 of 2 from the line. So Knicks trail 35-19. So here's Tyrone Maxey bringing the ball up. Maxey coming off the bench these days for the 76ers. Here's Milton. Here's Maxi. Maxi now. Maxi now on a switch. He's got Fournier, 9 on the shot clock. Here's Maxi now. Maxi keeps his dribble, trying to penetrate. Step back. Now he passes to Harrell. Harrell's going to have to put it up. The shot clock. And good job there by McBride boxing out Thibault. Here's Randall. Randall now top of the key. Randall driving. Randall gets bumped, puts it up, and he will go to the line, and that foul should be on Niang. So he will go to the line. Hopefully he starts taking over with the free throws and attacking. So with 30 seconds here, Knicks trail 35-19. Yes, indeed. Kelvin, I agree on that point. How many games we watched where we could understand the substitution that Tibbs made? Someone fired or he subbed them out. It's the coaching. It's he does tend to play them too much as he hits the first free throw. Yeah, I cannot argue with that. That is phenomenal. Point there with Tom Thibodeau. That's one of the things that why a lot of the fan base turns on him after a while. You know he's going to be a good coach, but it's certain things that his stubbornness that makes you turn on him immediately. So here's Maxi here. Knicks trail now 35-21. There'll be a difference between shot clock, lane clock, about 6 seconds. So Knicks should be getting another possession here. They got to defend. Here's Maxi now, guarded by Randall. Backs to Niang. Niang for three. And that's short. Rebound by McBride. For Grimes now. Hands it over to Randall. So Knicks can hold here. 7 on the shot clock. Randall now driving. Randall spins. Back to McBride for three. McBride hits it from downtown. A minute. 25, 24, 24, 35. At the buzzer, and it will not count. So at the end of one, the Knicks trailed 35-24. But I like the fact that Randall gave up that last possession to a Miles McBride. Boy, he needed that too, Miles McBride, and he hits that. Good job there. He gets an assist there. Although I know we're not. Why should we get excited? We only scored 24 points. It's a game of. There's still 3 quarters of basketball here. You want to get your other teammates involved, getting them going. Also, now you're in a stretch run of your season. You got under 30 games left. You want to start getting guys playing well, like a McBride. If McBride could start giving you some offense, if Deuce could give you some scoring, any type of offensive punch, or become a threat that he could hit the three ball, or he could drive and score. Now you're playing. Now you're able to stretch the defense more. Oh wait, McBride is a offensive threat. Now we can't double whenever his man on the floor. So I like that. Hopefully this gets him going. I'm glad Julius Randle recognized, gave up that final shot there, and I know we're still trailing 35-24, but I like that. You want to take some positive out of it. The negative, I don't think they have anyone on this team that can contain Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is going to be a handful. Hey, Tyree, I believe that if the Knicks second unit, I know where Randall sits here, if they get the second unit going, they could actually cut this, probably to a 2 point or one possession, two possession game when the starters come back in. Then it's up to the starters to make the adjustment against the 76ers starters. What a roller coaster it was here. This first, we don't know what channel this game was, what channel was going. It's crazy. Yes, Jericho. Jericho Sims. I hope we don't get in some foul trouble though, Kelvin. I like Jericho Sims. He likes to battle, but what kills me with Jericho Sims, he gets those reaching, ticky tack reaching fouls. And I know the officials sometimes they call it too tight, especially on him. But damn, I would love for him to stay on the floor a little more to play against this team. Joel Embiid. Not only even if he gets torch, but let him get torched without fouling. So that'd be baptism of the fire. I hate to say that, but if he's going to be in foul trouble, what is he really going to learn? He's not going to learn nothing because the officials took him out of the game, forced him out. If he's in the game and he gets torched and he doesn't commit fouls, and it just is the talent or just the offensive game by Joel Embiid, that's something you could put on film for Jericho Sims to look at and work on. Well, maybe if you were to rotate to the left or force your defense, force your as a defender, force your opponent to the right, take away his right hand, etc. Those things like that, that you have something you can put on film. I would love for Jericho Sims to stay on the floor without foul trouble. And even if, like I said, even if he gets torched or burned, he's a learning, ascending player. I want to have some game film. But if he gets quick fouls for little reaching, silly ticky tack, what can you teach him on the film? That what he, to you could show him another player, but other players might not have the same tendency as the Jericho Sims. As we start the second quarter, McBride will bring the ball here. McBride. So we got McBride, Fournier, Grimes, Obi Toppin, and Hartenstein. Now who's going to score here? Oh, here's a turnover there. McBride tried to get Grimes in the cut. And here's what a play there! Misses the that was Maxey who misses in transition. Here's Fournier now. Fournier gets a double team. Now McBride back over to Fournier. Fournier thought about the three. Now he sidesteps, shoots the three ball, and Fournier hits it from downtown. So Pepe Le Pew from downtown. So just like that, 35-27, Knicks need to play some defense as a collective unit. Here's Thibault to Niang. Niang now gets over to Maxey. Maxey driving. Maxey puts up the shot. Misses, rebound by Hartenstein. Hartenstein to McBride. Here comes the Knicks. Here comes Fournier. Fournier now. Fournier dribbling. Now here's a double team. Back over to McBride. Now Toppin. Back to McBride. McBride now. Driving. Puts up the shot, and he got the foul call. Let's see if they give him the free throws or they say before. Let's go. Knicks 100 GM. Let's go. But the score was 20. Yeah, we're quickly on the floor, but it was because Joel Embiid was cooking there. Knicks 100. Yeah, he was cooking. Here's McBride. Let's hope McBride can lead it here and force quickly to stay on the bench. He hits the first one, 35-28. Tobias Harris will come in immediately. That's JJ Redick. That's who it was. These three buffoons. McBride hits a pair of free throws. So just like that, the Knicks are down by 6. They trailed as much as 17 and down by 20 as much. And here's Milton misses, rebound by Hartenstein. So now the 76ers are on a little bit of a drought. Knicks on a run. Here's McBride. McBride needs some help to Grimes. Grimes now. Grimes driving. Grimes goes to the layup. Hartenstein, but he got fouled, so free throws. You got to like the Knicks here. No Joel Embiid. They're attacking the paint. They're attacking, and going to the hole. They're getting fouls. Not only that, they're trying to get those team fouls elevated here on the 76ers. So when they do bring their starters, anytime they foul, it'll be free throws for the Knicks. Good job on the second unit here. He hits the first free throw. Knicks down by 5 now. Have a chance to cut it to 4. Let's see how long Doc Rivers will hold Embiid out. Yes, I agree with you. Obi needs to want the ball, not run away. As soon as he gets it, he's looking to give it back like a hot potato. I want Obi to be a little selfish. Give me the ball, and I don't care if he turns it over. Just go. Grimes misses. He goes 1 or 2 from the line. Knicks down by 5. Yes, you're right. You're right. I'm going to put that. I got you starred there. Don't worry. I got you starred. Here's a Euro step and misses. Rebound Hartenstein. Here comes Grimes. Grimes now. Grimes in transition, but he'll hold. He'll kick the dribble. He's going to take a jumper from the elbow. It's good. Optimus Grimes. So just like that, the Knicks down by 3. Timeout on the floor. Doc Rivers. Here we go. Here we go. Knicks are crawling back. Excuse me, I'm battling with a cold, guys. So I do apologize if I sound nasally or sound like a little nasally. So I do apologize. But I'm gonna go back to Agent Argo's point. Agent Obi has to stop running from the basketball. He gets the ball and then he gives it back immediately. No, I want you to take the ball. Let me see your moves. Let me see your moves, guy. Let me see you go in there. I want you to isolate, back in, dude. Let me see your ball handling skills. Let me see what you got there because I think Obi's just afraid that if he does try to go for his and he turns the ball over, he's gonna get yanked and be benched for, he'll be in the Cam Reddish seats. That's in his head. That's in his head. I think that Obi's timidness is in his head, and I think it's because of the head coach. Because in Dayton, Ohio, he was not like that. When he came from college, he was not like that. He was not like that. Look at those footage. Look at those footage. And I know Dayton, Ohio, in college is different from the NBA game, absolutely, but it's still basketball at the end of the game. It's still the same basketball game. It's still the same hoops. The level of competition is different, but it's the same game. If you had hops and you had games and you had moves in college, it should translate to the NBA. And he don't even do half of the moves he done in college in the NBA. He doesn't even try it because he's afraid of making a mistake and getting yanked and and being put in the shelf because I believe since day one, this kid has been thinking that he's been uphill climb. I mean, and it's like when they draft him on draft night, it's like I'm not. It's been a disconnect from the head coach and from the front office when they draft him. Listen, if you're of course we miss. Speaking of, we're gonna make a cook analogy, so we want to acknowledge Chef Dan. We miss you. We know you're listening with us, and I know you're coming. But if you're a chef and your kitchen or your maitre d get you these ingredients, it's up to you to know how to make it. If they're giving you lamb tonight, you're making lamb chops. If they're giving you steak, you're gonna make steak. So if they didn't give you Halliburton and you wanted a point guard and they gave you a power forward, you're gonna have to use the power forward. Make him work in your system. Not just I didn't get my point guard. I'm not gonna play him. I'm gonna bury him. That's what it seems like. Of course, they're letting us know about that Kyrie Irving trade for. Oh, so Marquise Morris went to Dallas along with Kyrie Irving. Okay, I didn't know Morris went. So Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, 29 first round pick, 27 and 29 second round picks, going back to Brooklyn. So Brooklyn gets another first round pick. Yes, Dark Knight. The Knicks have done great getting back into the game, indeed. So here's Harden. Harden now back in the game. Harden over to Harris. Tobias Harris now. Jab stepping. Isolation. Backing in. And he's going to get a foul. And Quentin Grimes got called for a reach-in foul. So he'll go to the line here. As Thibodeau not happy with that call there. And of course, they won't show the replay on that foul. Harris will go to the line. He'll hit the first one. He'll extend the lead now 36-32. Philadelphia up by 4 with another free throw. Like Howard Cosell. Hey, that's a compliment. I like Howard Cosell. 37-32. I'll take it as a compliment. Trust me. That's a legend. Here's McBride over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein, give and go to McBride. McBride, nice move there, but McBride's height. So good job there by Maxey coming up and defending. But I like that aggressiveness. Here's Niang. Back to Harden now. Harden wants to reset here. Harden gets a screen. Now Harden bounce pass and give and go, and he scores. Number 44. I'll get his name in a moment. So it's 39-32. Hartenstein. Back over to Fournier. Fournier now driving. Stops. Bumps. Puts up the glass, and he got it. That should have been a three-point play. Sheldon Darrow salute. Here's Harden. Harden, Niang for 3. Niang misses. Rebound by Toppin. Now Toppin with the ball in his hands. Go, Obi, go. Toppin over to Fournier now. Fournier now. Back over to Quentin Grimes. Catch and shoot 3. And that's front of the rim. Rebound by Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris in transition. and they got bumped. Oh, that was a soft pump there on Fournier. Daryl Johnson, what is up? Daryl Davis, excuse me. Sheldon Daryl Johnson, salute. Indeed. So we had a foul call there by Fournier. Let's see. They call a transition take foul. Ah, come on. I don't. One technical free throw and that's a bad call. And Tobias Harris hits the free throw. How was that a take foul? You had guys back. Johnny Davis, salute Mr. Johnny Davis, our number one draft pick in the chat. So just like that, 6-point lead back up for Philadelphia. Knicks cut it down to 3. Niang will sit. Milton will come in. The 76ers will get the ball. They'll inbound here. Here's Harden. Harden now. One-on-one with McBride. Now gets a switch. Topping now on Harden. Tobias has the mismatch, but he'll shoot the 3 ball, and he misses. Rebound. That's a bad play there by Harden. He had the mismatch with Tobias Harris, and he decided to be selfish. Here's Fournier for 3, and he hits it from the corner. So Pepe Le Pew from downtown. Knicks down by 3 now. So Knicks were down by 21, only down by 3. Here's Harris. Harris again misses. Fight for the loose ball. Toppin comes up with it. Knicks could tie or cut it to 1. Here's McBride in transition. McBride misses the layup and then gets a foul. Miles McBride, it looks more comfortable than we've seen him in all season tonight. So McBride will go to the line here for more free throws. Hopefully, this is the outcoming or the coming out party here for Miles McBride. Deuce McBride hits the first one. So Knicks down by 2. So Pepe Le Pew, Fournier with 8 points, 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3-point land. He's trying to get back out of that previous hole of being out of the rotation. Remember, last year he had the most threes hit from any Knick in any NBA history as a Knick player. So McBride will go to the line, and he completes it. He hits 2 of 2. The Knicks trail by 1, 40-39 now. Here's Milton. So Knicks has come back. Let's go, indeed. Let's go. And here's the play here. Embiid back in the game. Embiid with the block pump. Embiid now carry there. And no call. And he gets the shot, but the ball don't lie. McBride comes up with the rebound. Knicks could tie or take the lead. Fournier for 3. And that's off the mark. Rebound by Harden. Here's Harden for 3. Harden misses. Rebound by Hartenstein. Now here's Brunson, who's back in the game. Brunson and McBride both on the floor. Now here's McBride. Now we're warning the young kid who's playing well here. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson snake dribbles. Stops. Back over to Toppin. Toppin back to Brunson now. Brunson now. Brunson gets the floater and no misses. Rebound by Harden now. Harden will bring the ball up. Harden in transition and ooh. So he got whacked there. Now you see Fournier now gave him that hard foul because they were going to call a soft foul on Harden. He says, you know what? I'm going to get my money's worth. I'm not going to let him get the play off. Oh God, they're going to go to the flagrant. I don't think so. What he's supposed to just massage him so he can get a 3-point play, so he could get the ball up, and he's trying to prevent the 3-point play. Harden knew he was going to get that whistle at a Euro step, so Fournier said, you know what? I'm going to hold your forearms, and I'm not going to let you shoot that ball. That should be a regular foul, a good old-fashioned good foul. You're not to prevent the 3-point play. I don't think that was an aggressive play. Look at first of all, Harden pushed with his shoulder. That's fine. You want to give Fournier the foul. I'm good with that. But the Fournier stopping him from doing the 3-point play, I'm good with that too. This is unnecessary. This is a waste of time. Oh, he traveled too. He took 3 steps. One, two, three. Whew. It's a common foul. A common foul. Thank you for wasting our time. Yeah, they always changing his pampers. You know what it is? These officials, they know that they could go to the strip club and you're gonna have a free lap dance and some drinks comp on the James Harden account because he stole so much money from the Brooklyn Nets not playing and making all that money and he loves the strip club and these officials they got a tab all over the country. So Harden will go to the line here. Yeah, put it on my tab. Put it on the Harden's tab. Eddie rattles the first one in. Yes, yes, indeed. They're going to get better when it comes to the postseason, Darnell. They're going to get better closing out. You saw that they closed and he hits 2 of 2 from the line. Just it's a 42-39 here. So here's Brunson. Brunson will bring the ball up. Toppin still in the game. I'm surprised. Here's Brunson now. Brunson got bumped from behind and he got finally called. Finally a whistle. He'll go to the line. He was bumped twice there. My God. Hey, Jay, salute, Jay, salute. Yes, he does make it rain for thousands. And Brunson missed the first one. He's got to hit those free throws, Jalen. Every point that you have to take advantage, you need every point against these 76ers teams. 42-39 here, and Jalen Brunson will shoot his second free throw, and he goes 1 of 2 from the line. So Knicks down by 2 with 6:40 left here in the second quarter. So Knicks battle back. They were down as 21 points here. Haven't taken the lead yet. Here's Harden back to the Embiid. Embiid from the jumper from the out, and he got it right just from the free throw line. 44-40. The 9 assists for Harden here. Here's Brunson now. Brunson, Eurostep. Brunson blocked by Harden. Knicks will retain 13 on the shot clock. So Knicks will inbound. Brunson will be the inbounder. Brunson trying to find someone, and he gets it in the Toppin. Toppin catch and shoot three, and that's off the mark. Here comes watch Thibodeau gank him now. Here comes Embiid. Embiid now in the wing. Embiid now backing in. Bounce pass here to Harden. Swings it out for Milton for three, and that's off the mark. And right there, Thibodeau on his butt passes it Embiid for three. Embiid misses. Rebound by Brunson. Pass it over to Fournier, but Thibault knocks it out of bounds. Knicks will have it. He got a rebound sitting on his fanny. Here's Brunson now. Yes, he did, Dark Knight. He did. He got lucky. Here's Brunson now. Brunson back and try to get to Toppin, but he get the ball back. 5 on the shot clock behind his back. Now driving in. Brunson puts up and got it. Jalen Brunson is cooking. Last night he had a 41-point performance, And now the Knicks trail by 2. Here's Harden. Harden, and they're going to say a foul on the floor. Okay. So I asked Brunson's first. Now, of course, Ty Thibodeau itching to get Toppin out, and he will. Here's Randall coming in. Rightfully so, though. Rightfully so. This is the time of the game. You under 5 minutes, you want to bring Randall back. But now we won't see Toppin until the fourth quarter. And now, how do you expect him to get in an offensive flow rhythm if you're going to bench him and not play for so long? But Toppin has to be aggressive. Here's an inbound to Embiid. Embiid now getting trapped, and Fournier got called for the reach in. Not a good foul by Evan Fournier, because that sends Embiid to the free throw line. So Embiid will go to the line here. He has 2 free throws here. Philadelphia up by 2. Now make it 3. Why are they having a basketball game when they have the Super Bowl going on? And they hit both free throws here. 46-42. Here's Brunson. Brunson gets a screen by Randall. Now Randall thought about the 3. Now he's driving. Randall stops Grimes for 3. And Grimes misses. Rebound by PJ Tucker. The starters are back in. They gotta make a dent here, not allow 76ers to go up. Here's a step back, and Joel Embiid lost the ball. Joel Embiid and Hartenstein. Embiid is eating all the center's lunch. Let's see if he brings back Jericho Sims back here. We haven't seen Jericho Sims come back here. Hartenstein there. Hartenstein and could not guard Embiid. Not enough strength there. 50 points for Joel Embiid, and he'll have some free throws. Oh, Joel Embiid hits the first one. 47-42. Now the Knicks trail by 5. And another free throw coming up for Joel Embiid. Jericho Sims has returned. Hartenstein sits. So the starting 5 back on the floor for the Knicks. With 4:50 here. And he misses it. In the words of Chef Dan, ball don't lie. Here's Quickly. Emmanuel Quickly off the glass. Emmanuel Quickly going coast to coast. And Quickly, it's a 3-point game now. 4:35 here left. Philadelphia's possession. The chance of defense serenading Madison Square Garden. Here's Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid backs it in again. They're not seeing him shuffling his feet, but good rebound there by the Knicks. Brunson will come up. Here's Brunson. Brunson still keeps the dribble. Brunson has Tobias Harris. Now he switched Tucker. Here's the screen now. He has a double team. He's trying to find and stolen there by Harden. The worst thing you could do is try to pass up in the air. Turnover. Here comes the 76ers. Harden now. Harden dancing, prancing, driving, puts up the shot, and it's good. He gets the floater. 49-44. So that's Harden's first field goal of the game. He has 4 points, 9 assists. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson back over to Randall. Randall thought about the 3. Randall guarded toughly by Tucker. He elbow jumper, and he's off the mark. Jericho Sims with the offensive rebound. Back over to Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes off the glass. It's good. So good hustle there by Quentin Grimes. Cutting to the basket. The Knicks trail by 3. 49-46. 3:25 here left in the second quarter. Here's Harden again. Harden top of the key. Gets a screen by Embiid. He's trying to snake dribbles back to Embiid. Embiid from the elbow, and he got it. Free throw line extended, so 51-46. Harden gets his 10th assist. Here's Brunson now, calling for a screen. He passes it to Randall, back over to Grimes. Grimes now driving. Grimes euro step, puts up, and he misses. Good aggressiveness by Quentin Grimes, but couldn't finish. Here's Harden now. Harden. Harden now starting to feel it. Embiid backing in on Brunson. Now passes it. Here's Tobias Harris catch and shoot, and he hits it off the curl. We have a timeout on the floor. No, we had a little bit of an invert whistle. Okay, 53-46. So when the starters came back for Philadelphia, they settled it down and they trying to add to this lead here. Knicks got to continue to battle here. Here's Brunson. Brunson back over to Randall. Randall. They're not on the same page here. Here's Randall now driving. Brunson catch and shoot three, and it's good. 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson give Randall an assist. Knicks now trail by 4. We're getting close to just over 2 minutes left here before halftime. And Harden baited quickly for the foul. So now we get a timeout on the floor. So it'll be 2 free throws for quickly. Actually, for Harden, the foul's on Emmanuel quickly. We have to move the ball around in our rotations and out for 3. Yeah, you saw that the Knicks were fortunate they got that 3 ball from Jalen Brunson, but when Brunson wants to move around, Randall just stands around there and didn't give that. Almost ran into each other, but of course they did that pick and roll where Randall managed to find Brunson and hit that 3 ball, got that assist off of that, but it wasn't the prettiest looking play there. Right now the Knicks trail here 53-49 before halftime here, or just close to over 2 minutes, over 2:10 left here before halftime. Right now, what we're seeing that the Knicks bench is playing much more better than the Philadelphia's bench. The starters are giving the Knicks problems. The Knicks starting problem. Joel Embiid and Harden with his we have double digits assists, and Joel Embiid just getting what he wants in the paint. Of course, no RJ Barrett. Those that are tuning in, Barrett is out with an illness, non-COVID related, probably a flu bug or not feeling well. So he's out. The same as we saw Jalen Brunson against the Miami Heat. He was out due to illness. Now it seems like it's a flu bug. It's that time of year when the weather changes. You go from city to city. It gets cold. It's not get 1 minute. It's cold, mild. Then it gets you get some really the change of weather. I got affected. I'm in Central Florida. We woke up one morning where it was 30 degrees difference, and it just even if I bundled up, it just for some reason it just got me all weekend when it with runny nose, congested. Those are the breaks. So those who are joining us as well, if you're not known, of course everyone knows that Kyrie Irving got traded to the Dallas Mavericks. Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith heading to the Brooklyn Nets. Also with some draft picks, so it'll be interesting to see. Now you see Luka Doncic teaming up with Kyrie Irving. They have a dynamic backcourt. They have some scorers there, top NBA players. It'll be interesting to see how Dallas goes forward with Jason Kidd, the familiar foe there with Kyrie Irving. Let's see how they get that going and how they will get that team getting in the right direction. Christian Woods, they got a guy down low. They got some pieces there for them. Wonder how Dallas is going to look. Jeffrey Hernandez, what is up? Yes, we were talking about you a couple whiles back. We were talking about the Tampa General Hospital when the Knicks came down to some wire against the Celtics as well. Yesterday, before that, that's the Miami Heat game. Oh my God, it was some white knuckles there. Yes, they got Francisco Gregory as well. They got Tim Hardaway Jr., where Kyrie Irving, when he demands a double team, they have people to spread the ball. If Hardaway hits the street, they're deadly. They could be a surprise team and make it to the Western Conference Finals. You could see where Dallas could make it to the Western Conference Final easily if those guys all hit. I don't know if they'll make the NBA Finals. I don't want to, you know, but if you tell me tonight, as with that trade, you tell me Dallas is in the Western Conference Finals with that, I wouldn't surprise me. Harden will go to the line here. He misses the free throw. In the words of Chef Dan, ball don't lie. I'm gonna make him do a clip, so whenever he does it, I'm just gonna play the clip for him. Harden misses both free throws, so Ball definitely don't lie. 53-49. Here's Grimes now. Grimes back to Randall. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Now Brunson now guarded by Tobias Harris. Now he gets to go. Snake dribbles in the paint. Drives back over to Randall. Randall now 7 on the shot clock. Randall puts up and what are you doing, Julius? Julius jumped up and he threw a rifle pass. I know he wanted to get Grimes there in that corner, but when you're up in the air, that's why it's the cardinal sin. You don't pass when you're in the air. Knicks turn the ball over. Here's Harden. Here's Tobias Harris. Harris now. Harris was cooking a little earlier. Now they go back to him. Harris goes off the glass and he misses. Rebound by Randall. Randall. Knicks want to push. Randall has two guys on the wing. Randall again. Back over to Brunson. Brunson thought about the three. Now Brunson snake dribbles and now he'll pull and beat out. 10 on the shot clock. Brunson resets. Brunson now spins, puts up the shot, and he misses. But good job there by Embiid not to foul. Here's Harden in transition. Harden now. Harden lost the ball and last touch by the Knicks. 17 on the shot clock. They will inbound underneath the basket. 76ers will. Harden trying to get into Embiid. He gets it. Embiid facing up on the wing to Jericho Sims. Puts it on the floor, puts up the shot, and he misses. Randall comes up with the rebound. 1 minute left here before halftime. Randall will bring the ball up on the left wing. Randall now full speed ahead. Randall spins over to Grimes. Grimes now puts it up right to Randall. Randall loses the handle. He gets a double team now. They trap him. Randall's trapped again. He'll try to get Grimes for three. And that's off the mark. Jericho Sims comes up with the rebound. Here's quickly now, and they're going to say a foul on Milton, pulling Jericho Sims on Tyrese Maxey. Number 2 on Tyrone Maxey. Jericho Sims had the rebound, handed over to quickly. There was a screen, and when he got hit with the screen, and the referee's motion, he looked like he was dry humping someone out there. Jericho Sims will go to the line here. So Knicks will benefit here as Sasquatch will hit the first free throw here, 50-53. 3-point game for the 76ers. I got to get that clip of the officials going, 53-50. He was thinking about what he's going to do at the strip club that after Harden pays for his tab. 53-50. So Harden will bring the ball up. And Harden for three, and that's air ball city. Air ball, 27.5. The Knicks will have 3.5 seconds between game clock, shot clock. So they could use and milk it to give it back with 3.5 to the 76ers. They could try here to tie the game or take the lead. Would it be something the Knicks take the lead before halftime? Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson driving. Randall for three. And no good. Fight for the loose ball. And grabbed by Harden. Harden pushes 1 second. And, misses. So we come to the end of the quarter. The Knicks trail 53-51. It could have been worse. The Knicks were down by as big as 21 points. And they've been on an uphill climb. And just before the half started, they had an opportunity to either send this tie or take the 1-point lead. And boy, would that have been a psyche builder and would have been a total punch in the gut to the 76ers if the Knicks would have hit that 54-53, and they're like, oh my God, we outplayed the Knicks and we still trail. But even though still the Knicks were being outplayed and they still only up by 1. And then, we'll turn it up in the third quarter. You've been saying this since the beginning. You've been saying it. The Knicks are going to come back. Relax. He's been saying it. It's there. The receipts are there. I've got the receipts in the chat. And he's been saying it. Kudos. Let's get some stats so we take a break for the halftime. Let's get some stats here for a minute. Hopefully they update it. Here we go. We get some stats. Here we go. Love it when they update it really quick here. So for the half, the Knicks trail here by 2 points, 51-53. 76ers are shooting 17 out of 40. That's 42.5% from the field. The Knicks are shooting 16 of 42, 38.1%. The Knicks are shooting 4 of 18 from three-point land. That's 22.2%. While the 76ers are shooting 4 of 14. That's 28.6% from the three-point land. Knicks are 15 of 17 in the free throw line. The 76ers are 15 of 28. So both teams got equal amount of time on the free throw line. So we don't see a disparity or one-sidedness, which is a good thing. That's what we ask for. Call the whistles, keep it even, keep it balanced, not just a one-sided affair. Knicks actually are out rebounding the 76ers, 27-22 on the glass and 7-3 on the offensive glass. When Joel Embiid out there, it's actually a stat that I'm actually a little bit surprised. But the 76ers have more assists than the Knicks, 14-8 on the assist columns. One block for the 76ers, none for the Knicks. 76ers with 3 steals, New York with none. The Knicks have 4 turnovers, the 76ers only 2. That's a big key there for the 76ers. They don't turn the ball over. They're tough to beat. You want to get Harden and start making some crazy plays and start. And although he has a bunch of assists, you want to have him. You also want to pressure him to. He starts turning the ball over. He has some high turnover games. The Knicks have 22 points in the paint, while the 76ers 18. That's another stat that I'm a little surprised that they're 22-18 on the points in the paint. Let's go with the individual stats here. Of course, the 76ers are led by Joel Embiid with 18 minutes of action. He has 18 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Followed by Tobias Harris with 9 points in 19 minutes with 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Milton had 9 points in 16 minutes of action. James Harden only has 4 points, but he has 10 assists and 4 rebounds in 19 minutes of action. You have PJ Tucker with 16 minutes of action, 7 points, 2 rebounds. You also had Tyrone Maxey play 10 minutes with 4 points. Nang played 6 minutes, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Matisse Thybulle played 5 minutes. He only has 1 rebound. Shake Milton played 5 minutes. Montrezl Harrell only played 3 minutes. Patrick Reed played 3 minutes with 2 points. And that's all the scoring for the 76ers. For the Knicks, they are led by both of their 2 top leaders there. Jalen Brunson with Julius Randle both had 12 points, where Brunson had it in 18 minutes with 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Julius Randle has the 12 points with 5 rebounds, 3 assists as well, followed by Quentin Grimes with 8 points in 20 minutes of action, 1 rebound, no assist. Jericho Sims got a little foul trouble, but he does have 5 rebounds and 2 points and 1 assist in 10 minutes of on the court. Emmanuel Quickly, who played 16 minutes, only 2 points and 2 rebounds. Isaiah Hartenstein, also a tough task there, played 14 minutes, but he does have 7 rebounds, Isaiah Hartenstein. So he is putting his time in, getting those rebounds and protecting the glass. Evan Fournier played 9 minutes and had 8 points. McBride, one of his best games here, looks comfortable out there with 8 minutes of action, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Toppin played 7 minutes with 2 rebounds, no points, no assists. RJ Barrett out with a cold illness. And that is the scoring there. So we'll see what adjustments the Knicks here. They're down by 2. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to get some water, get some oxygens in, and ready for the second half here. So don't go nowhere. Enjoy the halftime. We'll be back. So we are back from the halftime. I hope guys enjoy your halftime here. Did a reset. I'm ready to go. Any minute here, we'll start the second half of the watch along. Don't forget hit those likes. Thank you guys for the likes. We really appreciate it. Helps the program grow. Not only that, you see that we get guys approach us like Opus and others. We definitely can appreciate it. It's because of your support and your love. We don't push or harp on the super chats. That's not what we do. We do it for the love of the game. We don't ask for anything. We just ask for the free likes, and if you could share it and let other Nick fans, that's how we get the feedback. Comment, 5 star, all the positive reviews. That's how we need your help. We ask for that, and then we definitely it helps us get those sponsors to come approach us and all the subscribers. You come up here, sponsors come, people ask us, and we'll definitely grow our program. Now we're almost there. We're at over 7,000 subscribers strong. Looking to hopefully before baseball season close to 10,000. Baseball season will get us probably over 10,000 subscribers. We're seeing growth from everywhere, from the wrestling program, the MMA, with the Knicks. We did basketball, football. So thank you guys. Thank you again a million times. So we know Thursday is the NBA trading deadline. We'll have an NBA special probably around 3 o'clock to 4, around there, before an hour before the trade deadline. Any trades happen, anything goes on, we will be here on the air live for instant reaction. We do this every year on the channel. We always do NBA trading deadline, also draft night. So we always here, and we'll give you our honest opinion, our honest thoughts, and from a fan to a fan. We are fans who will react to it. We don't pretend to be an insider or have a film school. We just love the game of basketball. Let's see some here. They have us seventh place, and we are in 20 lots of team behind us. So we have to pick up the pace. We have too many games lost. We could have easily been won if we could just incomplete towards the final seconds. But that's learning terms, agent. Here's one thing about an extreme young team when it comes to those last second plays, final possessions. The more you get into that familiar, becomes second nature. All right, I did this, didn't work. Now let's try something different. And then when it start hitting, it starts. Oh, this is easy. You know what? Why did we fluster so long? We execute our play. The process. Yeah, I agree with you, Kelvin. And I don't want to sound like I'm contradicting myself when I mentioned earlier when you said trust the process and draft well. But the thing that gets me a little worried is the team is not drafting well either. We could dissect a lot of different trades, or I mean, draft night moves. I know Quentin Emmanuel quickly was a nice set. That, to be honest with you, that's really one of the best moves is quickly for moving Morris and bringing quickly in. That's a hell of a move. Don't get me wrong, but you could always go back to that Tyrese Halliburton, Obi Toppin. If you already have, and of course, no one in their right mind knew that when they made that decision to draft Obi Toppin, that we were going to get a two-time All Star in Julius Randle. No one had that crystal ball. Remember, the game plan was Toppin comes in, draft Toppin, we'll move Julius Randle at the deadline, get some more picks, restock, while we have a kid who's NBA ready, who could come in and take over that power forward position while Randle gets shipped and bring us some more prizes to make it more to add up the team. That was the original play. Now we didn't know two-time All-Star. Quentin Grimes has been okay. The jury's still out on him. He is good. Obi Toppin, listen. You know I'm a big fan of Obi Toppin. I don't want to poo-poo and say he was not, but he hasn't been really lived up to number 7 draft pick yet. And also Miles McBride. He's too undersized, but doesn't mean he could make us naysayers be quiet. This is the year they gotta show us they're gonna take that next step and they're gonna trust these guys going forward. And the jury's still out on all those draft picks. So hopefully even Jericho Sims getting him there. Just think about all the players, and I'm gonna sit down and look at all the different players that we passed off of. Listen, if it was for me, I wanted the kid from Alabama that didn't pan out, that went with the with the Atlanta Hawks. He's not even in the league anymore. So look what do I know? You know what I mean? You know, and when they I was like, oh, trade it, we need him. We need a point guard, and he's not even in the league anymore. So I'll admit it. I was wrong who I wanted. McBride is still, at least McBride looks like he's going to be an NBA player in this league. He might be a rotational player, but he's a player in this league. Quentin Grimes looks like a hell of a player at the 25th selection that the Knicks got from Houston. A really good player. I love what he's doing on the court. So we're ready to start the second half here. Knicks will bring the ball up. Knicks going to try to take the lead here. They could try to take the lead with a 3-point or tie quickly now. Here's Brunson, 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 Randall. He's gonna thought about the three. Now he'll step back, shoots the three ball, and the Knicks take their first lead. So Knicks have come back. That's their first lead of the game. 54-53. What a start for the second half. Here's Embiid over to Milton. Milton, Harden. Here comes a double team. And they're going to call a foul there. And they'll try to smack the ball out. Got too much of the arm. So they'll inbound the ball here. Embiid now. Hands it over to Randall. To Harden. Swings it. Tucker for three. Wide open three. So PJ Tucker, double digits in 10 points. And Philadelphia back up by 2. Grimes. Back over to Brunson. Brunson top of the key. Now Brunson. Back over to Quentin Grimes. Grimes over to Randall. 7 on the shot clock. Randall has Tucker. Step back. Thought about the 3. Now Brunson. 3 on the shot clock. Brunson has to go. Brunson puts up. Blocked there and possession by Philadelphia. And they turn the ball over. Joel Embiid. I don't know what happened there, but the turf monster or the court monster got him and tripped him up. Let's see what the hell happened there. He tried to hand it off to Harden, and Harden off his foot. So Knicks will get the possession. They were lucky there. They could try to tie the game here. Here's Jericho Sims. Here's Brunson now. Brunson has a double team now guarded by Tucker. PJ Tucker on Brunson. Brunson now dancing. Brunson now driving. Brunson stops, puts the lays it up. It's good. So Jalen Brunson is ambidextrous, went to the right hand and actually the left hand and scored. He's a natural lefty. Here's Harris. Harris going strong. Harris misses on Grimes. Fight for the loose ball, and it's going to say Knicks ball. So Knicks playing a little bit physical. Knicks could take the lead again. Here's with possession. Here's Brunson. Here's Randall. Randall gets it over to Brunson. Brunson gets a screen here by Sims. Bounce pass to Grimes. Grimes driving. Grimes lays up. Blocked. Partially blocked. Here comes the 76ers. Here's Harden. Harden now. Harden. Euro step. Layup. It's good. No one does the best Euro step than James Harden. 58-56. So only 6 points for Harden. Here's Randall. Back over to Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson. Foul. Count it and 1. Jalen Brunson has a chance for a 3-point play. We're even at 58. Knicks have a chance to take a 1-point lead here with some free throw. So 58 all with a free throw here. He misses the free throw. All right, here's a push right ahead. Here's Harris for three, and they hit it. Knicks got to get back on transition, 61-58. They were getting killed earlier, and they need to adjust as Brunson will bring the ball. Brunson, Randall, back to Brunson. Brunson, back to Randall. Randall for three. Randall misses and fight for the loose ball and Embiid. Here's Harden. This is the problem. You can't answer three ball. Continue your offense. Here's Embiid. Tucker for three again, wide open, and he misses. Gets his own rebound. Joel Embiid for three. And Joel Embiid hits it from downtown. Timeout on the floor, Tom Thibodeau. And they extended here 64-58 as the Knicks came out and took the lead. Philadelphia answered back. Timeout on the floor, 68-58. The Knicks sloppy transition play and sloppy 3-point, not guarding the 3-point perimeter, is hurting them right now. We have a timeout on the floor. Oh, the Greek Freaks Euro step? Yeah, but one thing about the Greeks, the only difference is Harden gets called fouls more than Giannis's Euro step. But he does have one of the top in the league. That you could debate those two. Give me a minute here as we get a chance. Give me time. All right. As we get back here in a moment. Let's see what adjustments. I think he's just going to keep the same players on the court. No need to make any switches yet. So the Knicks fought back, took the lead temporarily. Philadelphia answered back here. It's a seesaw battle here, but Tom Thibodeau calls immediate timeout to make some adjustments. The three ball and the transition game for 76ers. Well, you what a game! You now with transition basketball, you normally think of the transition dunk, the fast break, but now everything is when you go instead of going for your transition layup, you're looking for the transition three ball and find someone at the three to hit the three. Wow, the game has changed. Yeah, you're right. He'll wait until we're down 10 to 15 to make a change. Oh, stop it, stop it. Oh man, that was a funny one. But you know what? It's as much as we laugh, there's truth to that. Debbie Flowers is watching us. Debbie, we could read your comments tonight. I'm on the old platform, so where the Facebook comments come through. So yes, I think we need to tell Sims he needs to average at least 7 rebounds at a time on the court. See, we could see your comments tonight, Debbie. So thank you for watching. When you see the opus is when I can't see the comments and highlight them. So tonight we're in the old platform tonight. So here's Brunson bringing the ball up. Now quickly back over to Randall as they keep playing the hot potato behind the 3-point line. Here's Randall now. Randall, Euro step, passes to Grimes. Grimes said he stepped out of bounds. Turnover. That's the sixth turnover for the Knicks here. Not a good turnover here. So here's Harden bringing the ball. Now gives it over to Embiid. Embiid alley-oop here to to Tobias Harris, and he got away with a push on the back of Quentin Grimes there. RJ's out with a sick. He's out with a flu, so or non-COVID related illness. That's what they call it. Here's Brunson losing the ball, but bounce pass too quickly. Now Knicks need to answer here. They're in a drought. They're on an eight. They're down 8-0 run by 76ers. Quentin Grimes turns the ball over. Now Randall keeps throwing that ball extremely hard, like with 99 mile per hour there to Quentin Grimes. Stolen by Jericho Sims trying to alley oop. That's a turnover there for Harden, his first one. Here's quickly now, quickly, and they're gonna say offensive foul. Ah. Knicks with 3 straight turnovers here. Philadelphia can add and make this a 10-point game right now. Harden will bring the ball up. Harden to Embiid. Embiid now. Harris. Back over to Embiid. Embiid. Back over to Tucker. Back to Embiid. Embiid passes it. Try to get in there. Good job by the Knicks not fouling. Here's quickly as a turnover. Back over to Brunson. Brunson now. Back over to Emmanuel quickly. Emmanuel quickly. Back over to Randall. Randall driving. Randall to Jericho Sims. Sims with the dunk. Julius Randall give him an assist there. Good job there by Jericho. Knicks down by 6. Harris. Tobias Harris. Milton. Bounce pass to Embiid. Embiid to Harden. 8 on the shot clock. Harden now. 5 on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Joel Embiid over by the free throw circle. Embiid has to put it up. Puts it up, and he misses. Fight for the rebound. Comes up Grimes. Good job for the Knicks. Bounce pass to Brunson. Brunson. Alley-oop to Jericho. Oh, he got fouled. Jericho Sims hits the floor hard. Mr. Vernon Hagman. Salute. Situation. BS Sports JEDI. Knicks brethren. Hand purple. Blue piece. Salute. That's your emojis. Didn't see that there. Salute. I think they're going to review this, guys. I don't think that warrants a flagrant though, guys. I don't think it's word in a because he just put his hand on it. There wasn't nothing with maliciousness. So those are coming in. No RJ Barrett out with illness, flu-like, non-COVID. But Jericho Sims will go to the line for some free throws. He misses the first one. Knicks still trail by 6. Wow, he hit that hard too. So Sims trying to convert 1 of 2. He rattles the second one in. So Knicks trail by 5 now, 66-61. Almost close to halfway through the third quarter. Harden guarded by Randall now, top of the key. Randall, he's dribbling, passes it to Embiid. Embiid now loses the ball. Jericho Sims, no, turnover. Knicks. Here's Grimes. Grimes off the glass. It's good. So the Knicks defense ends up helping the Knicks here. Cut it to 3. Timeout on the floor by Doc Rivers. So too much dribbling there by Joel Embiid. Jericho Sims knocked it away. And the loose ball came into Julius Randle's hands. Randle passed it off here in transition to Quentin Grimes, and he lays it off the glass. It's a 3-point game with a timeout on the floor. We'll start to fall behind, and he'll wait until we get back. Then he'll sub until we catch up again. Then he'll sub to lose it at the end. Oh boy, you have there's a lot of truth to that statement. It's like, dude, you got to run with this group. Why are you removing some of these intricate parts? So we have a timeout on the floor here. Good timeout there by Doc. You got halfway through the quarter. You want to reset and see. So we wait for this timeout here. So we'll wait once they give the commercial for the Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I saw it. As a matter of fact, I saw it yesterday. I saw it. I saw it for the second time yesterday. I always like that movie. It's good. I'm a Marvel geek. So we'll wait to come back from the timeout here. Although the ticker started already, that means they already started it at the Garden. Of course, ESPN always behind there. They got to get every commercial possible. That greedy network. Here we go. Harden. Harden bounce pass and turns the ball over. Second turnover for Harden. So Knicks have a chance here to tie or cut it to down to two and with this possession. So here's Brunson. Jalen Brunson will bring the ball. Brunson gets a screen. Now guarded by Harden. Now chase. Here's Randall. Back over to Grimes. Grimes now. Back over here to Quickly. Quickly now. 9 on the shot clock. Emmanuel Quickly driving. Emmanuel Quickly puts up the floater and that rings off the rim. Here's Milton. Milton trying to hunt for a foul and he baited Quentin Grimes there. That's Quentin Grimes' third foul there. So Harden will inbound. Harden driving, passes it to Embiid, elbow jumper, Embiid nails it. That was a nice pick and roll there by the 76ers, executed almost to perfection. 68-63, down by 5, the Knicks. Here's Brunson now. Brunson loses the ball, but last touch by Harden. 8 on the shot clock. They'll inbound underneath the basket. The Knicks try to inbound. Knicks got to get the ball in, and we're going to get 5-second violation there. You guys got to come get the basketball. Turnover. Knicks down by 5 here. 5:25 here left in the third quarter with the possession belonging to the 76ers. Here's Harden. Harden now. Harden puts up the shot, misses, rebound by Jericho Sims. He'll give it right to Randall. Randall will bring the ball up. Randall is working on the left wing. Randall now driving. Passes it to Grimes. Grimes again. Grimes double team. Back over to Brunson. Back over to Randall. Randall. Randall driving. Gets called for the foul, and Julius will go to the line. PJ Tucker with the foul. Now look how the 76ers are swarming to the defenders. They're everywhere the ball moves, they're swarming, they're trapping the Knicks. So the Knicks were fortunate that Randall will go to the line for 2. He's yelling to shoot the ball. Make sure you pass the ball better to him. Randall hits the first one, not in his ankles when he throws him the basketball. He's getting mad at Grimes. He wants him to shoot, but you got to give him a good pass so he can catch and shoot in rhythm. Here's Randall. He goes 1 of 2 from the line. Knicks got to hit their free throws. They cannot leave any opportunity, any point out there. They got to execute. 68-64. Knicks trail by 4. Harris in the baseline. Right there. Led right into a dunk to Milton. They overcommitted. 3 cutting that baseline. Kudos to Tobias Harris with an assist there. So Milton with that dunk. Here's Grimes, catch and shoot 3. And he had it. 3-pointer, Quentin Grimes on the curl. Knicks down by 3, 67-70. Here's Embiid. Embiid now. Embiid lost the ball, and they're going to call a last-minute foul. A bailout foul there on Quentin Grimes, number 4. Absolutely. That's a scouting report that they have on the Knicks. You pressure them, and they'll rattle in the quarters. Apply pressure. That's why I would love them to if they had another point guard who's just a passing point guard just to come out there to help Brunson as he hit the shot 71-67. And I think if McBride starts getting comfortable, like the way he played here, but as Fournier will be coming in here, so Fournier, the first man off the bench here, Grimes will sit with 4 fouls, and he's asking for the trainer to come over to rub his knee. Something's wrong with it. Something's wrong with his knee there. Keep an eye on Quentin Grimes, and he hits both free throws there, and he's gonna get worked on his right knee, guys. Brunson. Brunson still keeps the dribble. Brunson now gets a screen by. Now he's driving. Puts it up. Blocked by Embiid. But he turns the ball over. Knicks get another shot clock opportunity. Bounce pass. Here's Randall. Randall now. Knicks look flat here. Let's go. Here's Fournier. Off the glass. He misses. Terrible possession. They're like they didn't know what they were doing with their ball here. And Milton on transition. Lethargic possession there for the Knicks on offense and on defense. Here's Jericho Sims. He got away with a push in the back. What's going on here? Here's Brunson. Brunson. Brunson stops. Brunson now picks up his dribble. Brunson. Nobody wants the basketball. Here's LePew. LePew misses. Boy, the Knicks look lethargic here. And B gets the ball, drops on the floor. 74-67. Now McBride gets off on his fanny. Here's Harden. Harden stops, passes an Embiid. Embiid. Now Embiid's going to pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Harden puts up the floater, leans in, misses, fight for the loose ball, knocks it out of bounds, Knicks ball. McBride will come in. He has a cramp. Hopefully. 74-67, Knicks trail. Quickly, we'll bring the ball up here. Just under 3 minutes before the third quarter comes to an expiration. Here's Randall. Randall now. Julius Randall now backing in. He has Harden now. ISO. Pounding the basketball. Here's Fournier. Back to Randall. Randall. Back over to Fournier. Now Fournier now. Driving. Fournier now. Fournier back over to Randall. Randall. To Randall. Shoots back for 3. And he misses. This looked like last year's offense. Here's Milton. Milton. And he gets the foul call and he counted and won. The game is starting to slip away from the Knicks here. I think Vernon they'll get torched if he puts both with Embiid out there. I don't think Randall could guard Embiid, and I don't think you're asking Obi. That's a tough sell. I don't think he'll never. I don't think Thibodeau will ever play that. So then here, Philadelphia could to make this a 10-point game if they hit a free throw and he misses it. Ball don't lie, but it's still a 9-point lead here. Randall will bring the ball up. Randall back over to Quickly. Quickly needs to establish himself. He's quiet. Here's Quickly, and there's a foul. So Milton with 13 points tonight. Quickly will go to the line. This is a perfect time to take Julius Randle off the court, have him rested, but no, he's going to keep him there. Quickly hits the first free throw. So Randle's still on the court. He misses the free throw. Again, Knicks missing their free throws. They're leaving 3 points on the floor. Maxey will bring the ball up. Embiid wants to front Hartenstein. He gets the ball. Now he tries to get that debit swipe, but he passes it to Maxey. And Tobias Harris. Harris now. Harris puts up the floater, misses, fight for the loose ball, and saved by the 76ers. Maxey for three. And he misses, rebound by Quickly. Knicks were fortunate there. Quickly's going to push. Quickly to Randall. Randall driving. Randall going hard. Randall puts up the wild shot and got it. He thought he was fouled, but hello, Maria in the building. So he hit that circus shot there by Julius Randle. Here's Milton. Milton back over to Embiid. Embiid. Embiid now stops, passes it back to Milton. Here's Harris, and they're going to say traveling. Knicks down by 6. Let's see if they can cut into this. Thank you, Maria. Good to see you, my good friend. Randall Phantom salute. So Randall with 18 points. Let's see if he's still coming out or is he still in the game. They're going to burn him. They're going to keep him out there. Here's Quickly off the glass. And Hartenstein comes in with that hand. Now by 4. Here's Milton. Back over to Harris. Harris now. Harris in the paint. Passes it here to Milton. Milton now driving. Back over to and up in the glass. Good. So Shake Milton makes the layup. We have a whistle here. So just under a minute here in the third quarter. Knicks drove by 6, 78-72. Emmanuel Quickly will bring the ball up. Quickly. Now hands it over to McBride. Now Randall. Randall with the ball. Randall driving. Randall gets fouled, and he had to try to bank it in, but he'll go to the line for 2. Randall hits. Oh, yes, he gets the first one in. Almost rattled out. Yes, indeed. Maria's our good luck charm, always. And she does the same thing for the Yankees. Whenever she comes out, she's our good luck charm. A hits the pair of free throws, 78-74. And we'll put that up there. There we go. Here's Milton. Milton backing in. Here's Milton. He got fouled, and we'll go for some free throws. So Tyrese Maxey will go to the line for two free throws. Knicks trail by 4, but Maxey's trying to add to that lead. Maxey hits the free throw. That increases the lead to 5 with 31 seconds left. Oh, Randall finally going to sit. So Toppin will play the last 30 seconds of the quarter. Jesus Christ. Poor kid. He misses and loose ball rebound, but Thibault comes up with it. Now Thibodeau upset that Toppin didn't get that rebound. Harris back in. 2 to shoot. Maxey extends and he misses. Fight for the loose ball. Quickly comes up with it. Knicks go hold for the final shot. Quickly. Now driving. Puts it up off the glass. He gets the roll. Emmanuel Quick thought he was fouled there. Nope. We come to the quarter. The Knicks trail now 79-76. Good job, Emmanuel Quickly getting that off the glass there. Thought he got hit on the thigh there. He thought he had a chance for a three-point play, but the officials did not see it. They let him play. 79-76, a tight one there. Now, when we saw the first quarter, we thought, oh boy, the Knicks are going to be in some trouble. There were some times that you feel the 76ers are in control. You saw, though, the Knicks in the first and that third quarter, start the third quarter, they came out like a house of fire. They took the lead there shortly. Twice they took the lead in that third quarter. But 76ers just kept going to what made good old-fashioned playing with Joel Embiid and Harden, pick and roll, and the Knicks got no answer for that pick and roll defense when especially with their centers in their center position with Joel Embiid. But what the Knicks need to do, they need to build a big lead here before Joel Embiid gets back on the floor with Harden, and then just hope that your starters could just contain. No, I don't think he's injured. I think he just got like a Charlie horse that just got hit on his thigh there. Vernon. I think he just got hit on the thigh on that, just a knee to the thigh when he thought he got that. He should have got that 3-point play there, but hopefully that's nothing serious. We saw him rubbing his thigh at the end of that quarter before they went to the timeout. Francisco says the Knicks are going in it to win it. Let's go. That's the mentality they need. They got to play to go win it. Go and win the game, not just go and defend and go and take possession and go win this game. You're at home. I can't take another. Well, Jeffrey Hernandez has a room in Tampa General waiting in case you need it. It's gonna be a good fourth quarter. Let's hope the Knicks close it out, man. All right, we're getting ready almost to start that fourth quarter, man. Let's ask the chat. What's our percentage we win? We pull this game out at home. I'm giving the Knicks. I'm giving the Knicks 65%. They win this game. Big task. Oh, Maria's got one. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Win, win. She wants a win. That's it. That's the bottom line. Maria says so. I kept the music down. Let's go. As we start the fourth quarter here, Maxi, Milton, Niang. Here's Maxi with the ball. Maxi gets a screen. Now he's driving. Stops. Spins. Sends it over. Here's a shot. Misses. Wow shot. Rebound by Toppin. Knicks will have the ball here. Toppin will bring it up. Brunson. So Brunson is down the floor here with the second unit. I like this matchup. I like this. Here's Brunson now. I like this five here for the Knicks. Fournier. Back over to McBride. McBride shoots the three with confidence. He misses. Fight for the loose ball, and they're going to say, oh, come on. Harkenstein got hit with over the top. Here's Milton. Milton passes it to Reed, and Reed loses it for last touch by Harkenstein. 14 on the shot clock underneath the basket. Vernon has 51%. As Milton's going to inbound the ball, tries to find it, gets it to Reed. Reed, and they're going to say a foul. Knicks cannot use those soft fouls there. You can't do those fouls, especially wasting on guys like Reed. That's the team's second. As they inbound the ball, Milton now back over to Niang now shoots the three, and he off the mark. Rebound by Toppin. Toppin will bring the ball up. Toppin, Toppin goes to Fournier now. He tries to get a screen for Fournier. Now Fournier stops. He's going to take the jumper. Fournier misses. Rebound Thibault. Not a good shot selection there for Fournier. Here's Maxi. Maxi going up. He got fouled. Counted at one. And then Fournier considers the blunder with a reach and foul. What a bad sequence there by Fournier. The superior team there got more aggressive, especially in the second try. They're out rebounding the 76ers, but the 76ers, and he completes the 3-point play here. 82-76, Knicks down by 4. Let's go. Knicks need a bucket here. Here's Brunson now. Brunson stops. Back over the Toppin now. Toppin go to the basket. He gives it to Fournier, and we're going to say a foul there on Niang. See, that's the problem. Kelvin, you saw that. He gets the ball Toppin. Instead of going to he's going sideways and looking away. Now Toppin gets the ball. Go. Go. He goes sideways. Here's Fournier. Back. Frankenstein. McBride for three. McBride hits the three-pointer. Miles McBride looking more comfortable. 82-79. Here's Maxi. Back over Niang. Back to Maxi. Maxi now guarded by, and there's a switch. Guarded by Toppin. Toppin thought about going for it. Good job being in foul him. Back over to Niang. Niang now driving. Niang puts up the shot, and he misses. Fight for the loose ball right to the hands of Thibault. Thibault to Niang. Niang thought about the three. Now he sidesteps, shoots the three ball, and he misses. Rebound Fournier. Knicks need to push. Fournier now. Fournier back over to Harkenstein. Back over to Brunson. Brunson driving. Back over to Toppin for three. It's good. Obi Toppin from downtown. We are tied 82. Yes. He used the force. Miss blocked by Hartenstein. Over the top of the transition. And he got fouled. They call a foul here. Salute, cuz. And Obi Toppin from downtown. Let's see if Doc Rivers is going to challenge this because no, Toppin will go to the line here, and the Knicks could take the lead here. The Let's Know Knicks chat, Star in the Ground, Madison Square Garden is coming alive. Toppin misses the first one. 20 of 27 for them. It's not just Toppin missing the free throws. The team and collectively are not hitting their free throws tonight. They're going to need every point they need against this tough 76ers. Joel Embiid, actually James Harden returned. We're waiting to see when Embiid returns to the game. Momentum. Here we go. Embiid. Toppin could give the Knicks a lead. And he does. He goes 1 or 2 for the line. The Knicks have a 1-point lead. Here we go. 9-12 here. Plenty of time in the game here. Here's Harden. We'll bring the ball up. Harden has a bunch of assists tonight. Here's Harden. Back over to Niang. Niang. Turnover. Next ball. Let's go. Let's go. Sixers sloppy here. So that's the 8th turnover since halftime here. Here's McBride. Hands it over here to Brunson. Brunson with the ball in his hands. Knicks with a 1-point lead. Trying to add here. Toppin in motion. Here's Brunson. Spins. Fournier. Fournier for 3. It's good! 3-pointer. Pepe Le Pew. We got a timeout on the floor. Let's go to the Pepe clip.
Oh, the adoration. Oh, the je vous adore. Le je t'aime à vous, c'est ma sugar, n'est-ce pas? You are my peanut.
And Pepe Le Pew from downtown hits a 3-ball. And the Knicks, yes, take the lead. Adding to the lead here. Can they pull this game out at home? That was Fournier, Big Taz. He's trying to talk to us. He's trying to talk to us. Uy, uy. Oh my God. I do miss that with the Pepe Le Pew. I do, Kelvin. I love playing those clips. Yes, talk to you, Fournier, indeed. We have a timeout on the floor, man. These cardiac Knicks, they once you think they're gonna get their blown zone out in the first quarter, they battle, they scrap, they claw, they battle, they claw, they take the lead, they give it back up, they claw again, they go down, they come back again, they tie, they take the lead here. Let's see how they're gonna finish this. Oh my goodness, cardiac Knicks. Sixers are tied. Remember, the Knicks played back to back too in overtime too, guys. I'm gonna put in the chat my email address. If guys ever want to come and watch along with me once the Chef Dan returns, you don't have to do the call. You can just come along. We could go back and forth, cut islands, talk back and forth. You can join me on the watch along. I'm gonna put my email address. Reach out so I can send you the link to your email or follow me in the social media platform. I can send it to you there as well. Pepe Le Pew comes from the he's the French skunk from Looney Tunes. You know how he's always people are running away from him because he stinks. So Fournier he stinks the way he shoots. So we brought that Pepe Le Pew reference because he's a French kid. He's a French skunk. Yes, second unit is playing much faster, Kelvin. Yeah, so I put that email there. Big task. Definitely reach out. And definitely will ask you to come on with Darnell. Anyone that wants to come on the watch on to Chef Dan. More than happy to join me here. Maxi. Here's Harden now. Harden puts up the jumper and he got it. James Harden, smooth. Mel Block is the voice. It was. So here's Jalen Brunson. Brunson doing a good job with the second unit. Brunson for three. And he misses. Fight for the rebound. Milton comes up with it. Not a good one. You want to have people underneath to get that offensive rebound. Here's Harden. Harden now. Step back. Tries it inside of Thibault. Thibault misses that one. Harkenstein comes up. Fight for the loose ball. Harkenstein secures it. Hands it over here to Brunson. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson. And there was a lot of hands in there, and they're going to say, is it a foul or is it out of bounds? Thibault's called for a foul. Brunson will go to the line. So the Knick bench has come alive here. Knick nursing a 2-point lead here. Just under 8 minutes here left in the game. And he hits the free throw. Knicks up by 3 now. Has another free throw coming up for Jalen Brunson. Knicks got to hit their free throws from this point of the game on. Every possession, every free throw, they got to be perfect. Brunson has another free throw coming up, and he's clutch. He goes 2 of 2. So now the Knicks with a 4-point lead. So Maxi will bring the ball up here with Harden on the floor. No Embiid yet. No Embiid. You got Thibault, Milton, and Maxi. Maxi back over to Harden. 8 on the shot clock. He's guarded by Fournier. Now Harden. Stearns, double team. Now trying to get help. He passes to Reed. Reed. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. So good job on the Knicks playing defense, not fouling, and forcing the turnover here. Knicks will have it here. Defense. They need to add to their 4-point lead as Joel Embiid immediately gets off his hook, took it, and he joins the game. Momentum. Let's go. Knicks up here by 4 with the possession. 7:25 left in the game. Here's Brunson. Brunson's trying to get a screen from Toppin. Now Brunson keeps his dribble now. 12 on the shot clock. Brunson now gets another screen. Now he snake dribbles to Toppin. Toppin catch and shoot 3. And it's in and out. Misses. Harkenstein last touch. Milton right to Harden. Here comes Harden now. Harden back over with Milton. Milton driving. Milton puts up the sky hook. Misses. Loose boot right to Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, he misses. Rebound by Harkenstein. Knicks were fortunate. Let's go. Here's Brunson now. Under 7 minutes here. Brunson. 9 on the shot clock. Brunson stopping. Back to Brunson. 5 on the shot clock. Fournier for 3. It's good! 3-pointer. Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, the adulation. Oh,
He hits the 3 ball. 91-84. So look, Pepe Le Pew coming alive. Now here's Embiid. Embiid now. Now he's driving. Stops. Puts up the shot and foul. He will go to the line. And Harkenstein took a shot. Hopefully he's okay. Embiid hit him with an elbow. He's like, look at the replays, but they're not going to look up. So Embiid will go to the line for some free throws. 91-84. He hits the first one. Another free throw for Joel Embiid, 91-85. And he hits a pair of free throws. So 91-86. Almost halfway through the quarter. Under 6:10 in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. Brunson calling for a movement. Brunson, here's a double team. Fournier now. Fournier now driving. Fournier back to McBride. McBride for three. And that's off the mark. Rebound here by Tobias Harris. Here now over to Harden. Harden now. Harden stops. He still keeps his dribble though. He stopped from driving, but he kept his dribble. He has Hartenstein on a mismatch. Just a double team and trying to get the ball out of his hands. Passes it to the corner. Now he gets it back. 7 on the shot clock. Harden Euro step puts up the glass. Is good. James Harden with the basket. 91-88. 5:20 here. Timeout on the floor, Tom Thibodeau. He wants to bring in Randall immediately for Toppin. He does that, and then when the game is on the line, or when you need those extra timeouts, you don't have it because he does these kind of goofy. He does these goofy timeouts with the 5 minute mark because he has to bring Randall in, and then he runs out of timeouts. I hate when he does that. You're going to bring Randall back in. Wait for the next dead whistle. Why burn a timeout? I don't get it. He does that every time. That's what incinerates me about him. You'll see we're going to need that timeout later on the road. It's like clockwork. He does that all the time. He does, and also it kills the momentum. Top in 14 minutes. This is a pretty intense game. The Knicks coming alive with their second unit. Now, can the starters hold it? Can the starters protect it and continue to add and build what the second unit provided for them? We're good. Relax. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Knicks with 2 timeouts. Both teams with 2 timeouts. I forgot. We're coaching against Doc Rivers, who's another one who burns timeouts like that, too. It's like a mirror image of one another. Bernard Johnson. Let's go. We get this. Let's go. Yes, burning to the question here. Tim is getting old, and so are his coaching methods. Me McBride to shoot 3 corner threes. Yeah, because when it's in front of the rim, he's not that. He hasn't been hitting at a high percentage. Arthur says, "Too bad you can't get Tibbs out of here." At the end of the season, I could see where the Knicks and Thibodeau, depending on where they go, they could see them parting ways. I wouldn't be surprised. But a change in the rate. No, the team is right now seventh. They're played. You disrupt everything if you bring in if you make a change in coaching. It'll be a minimal disaster because you won't be bad enough to get a top lottery pick, but you'll be bad and won't make the playoffs. So you kind of might as well ride it out, see where you're at with it. So let's go. Fournier now with 14 points tonight. He's 4 or 6 from 3 point land. So Fournier playing some important shots. No RJ Barrett. Barrett out with a non-COVID illness. We have pretty much a flu. Here's Brunson. Now Brunson, Jake Ribble. Brunson puts up the floater and he misses. Rebound by right over Harkenstein. Back to Randall now. Randall now. Jab steps. This is the problem. Randall holds the ball too much. Randall now goes. Puts up the shot, misses. Gets his own rebound. No, he fights it. He gets it. Loose ball again. He passes it to McBride for three from the corner. McBride in and out. Misses back tap. Randall gets the ball. Here's Brunier now. Knicks get another possession now. Fournier back to Randall. Randall now. Randall back over to Brunson. Brunson, Euro step, back over to Fournier for three. It's good! Three-pointer, Pepe Le Pew. 94-88. So it's the Pepe game. Wee. 94-88. 4:30 here. Here's back over. Here's Harris answering. And he misses. Fight for the rebound. Randall snatches it away from Embiid. So 4:20 left in the game. 94-88. Knicks need to continue to add. Knicks hustling, using a big-time effort last possession to get that offensive glass. And Fournier hitting the three. Here's Randall now. Isolation. Back to Fournier. Catch and shoot three. And that side rebound, Milton. So he went to the well just too many times here. Here's Harden. Harden now dancing. 14 on shot clock. Shaking and baking. And McBride gets called for a reach-in. So that's the fifth. Keep that foot on the neck. Let's go. As McBride, third foul, McBride. Free throw, the first one hit by Harden. That's what they're going to be doing now, trying to hunt for free throws here. 94-89 with 3:51 left in the game. Harden has another free throw coming up, trying to cut it down to 4. Please hit those like buttons. Hit the like buttons. We definitely help the program. We definitely appreciate it. And he hits 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 94-90. Brunson with the ball. Knicks got to continue to run their offense. Don't get stagnant. McBride on the floor with Brunson. That's a rare here down the stretch. Brunson got fouled. He'll go to the line for some free throws. Now, if you're the Knicks, you got to hit your free throws. Remember I said earlier, they have to, from here on out, hit every free throw possible. Grimes is sitting, maybe because of that. Remember I told you we thought it was a cramp. He was asking for a massage there in the knee, so he hasn't come back. Brunson hits the first one, increases to a 5-point lead here. They need to continue to hit their free throws. (90-95). Another free throw coming up. 1 of 2, but Hartenstein comes up with it. Back to Randall. Knicks are hustling the 76ers. Here's Randall. Randall now. Randall stops. Fournier driving. Fournier passes to McBride. McBride for 3. It's good! 3-pointer. Miles McBride. The deuce is wild. Knicks up by 8. Timeout on the floor with 3:20. Yeah, the kid came up. Good job. Good job there. The Knicks are hustling the 76ers on the 50-50 ball. 76ers look like they're stuck in sand, not moving. They look like they're moving in sand. The Knicks are moving quickly. They're gliding out there. And the Knicks, believe it or not, played last night, and they're on a back-to-back and doesn't show here in the fourth quarter with that effort. They're fighting for every loose ball, every 50-50 ball, getting it to the right people at the right time. Fournier, McBride, they're the story here in the fourth quarter. The second unit, not their usual suspects, but they're hitting key clutch 3-point shots here. We have an 8-point lead here with under 3 minutes, under 3.5 minutes to go. The Knicks has to still continue to stay aggressive and not allow 76ers to set themselves. There's still plenty of time for the 76ers, especially the way they hit the three ball from Tobias Harris to Maxey to Milton to Joel Embiid as well. They all hit three. They hit three ball well, and it's a three possession game. The Knicks got to continue to run their offense, not stay stagnant. Forget about the isolation ball. They got to continue to be moving the basketball the way they're doing there, and guys got to have to continue to hit open shots the way McBride and Fournier have. Yes, Deuce is firing with both barrels. Yes, we were hoping. Remember, I've said he's got to have one of these games that he's got to go wild. He's got to go a breakout game, and I think that's going to propel him. We've been waiting. I've been saying that for over about 3 weeks with him, and it's to the point where I'm like kind of was giving up and like, oh my God, McBride is not an NBA star or NBA player. Maybe he's just a rotational who will come in situational, but if he finds that second year that we've been talking about, that we want him to take that next step, boy, he's going to help the Knicks, especially with 25 games left remaining. He's going to be a big implicate to the Knicks from either a play-in or a postseason team where they don't have to play in the play-in if he starts functioning and hitting it in all cylinders. So we will wait on the timeout here. Exciting times. Kelvin, you're correct, but we need to see more consistency from McBride to make that assessment. That's what we're hoping. We're hoping here the last and we were hoping the whole month of January when he started playing and made that 9-man rotation. We wanted to see more. McBride with 13 points, Grime with 13, Fournier with 17, and 19 for Brunson. There's balance here. Here's Here's Harden. Harden sets up for three. Harden misses. Fight for the loose ball. Hartenstein has the hand on it. And then right over to Brunson. 3 minutes left in the game. Knicks up by 8. They need to continue to add here. Let's see. Remember, penalties. 76ers are in the penalty. Here's Brunson. Got bumped. And he will go to the line. Now, again, like just before, the Knicks got to hit their free throws. They got to be perfect from the line. So 2:52 left in the game here. Right now it's a 3 possession game. Knicks have an 8-point lead, but we know in the NBA no lead is safe. Quickly is on the bench right now. Brunson misses the first free throw. This team cannot do nothing easy. So quickly on the bench, Grimes on the bench. They've been doing it with Fournier, with McBride. They've been doing it with the second unit most of this quarter. They're out hustling the 76ers. Fournier, what a renaissance here. They're trying to here go 1 of 2 from the line and make it a 9-point game. It is a 9-point game, 99-90. And we got a whistle. A foul on Hartenstein. Boy, he's getting shots to the face and getting hit. And boy. So the Knicks are going to challenge this. Let's see. Kevin Pepe Le Pew has 17, giving the Knicks what Barrett doesn't seem to give. Like, no, RJ, no problem. Well, I'm going to push a little bit back there. The one thing that Fournier is giving that Barrett is not giving is that three ball. Because Barrett, when he goes to the basket and he scores on the Euro, and he averages close to 20 something points. But I am going to say that I'm going to agree with you there. Where he doesn't give us is the Fournier three ball. That threat, that look where Fournier was shooting those threes. He was phenomenal. You know, when it comes to the timing, that's why in the weird world, and I said it last season. I remember telling Chef Dan that I said, in the weird world, if the Knicks could get in the postseason, I like Fournier as a postseason player rather than a regular season player because Fournier has that it factor, big game, like a Robert Ory. I'm not saying he's going to be Robert Ory. Oh, I would love it. Mr. Robert Ory was Mr. Clutch in the postseason, but I could see where Fournier turns into Olympic, French national Olympic team Fournier, who takes his basketball to another level. There's players that when it comes to the money ball or the postseason, they take their basketball game or even in baseball, they become better hitters, better pitchers once they get to that postseason. And I think Fournier is that type of player that I think that I think they envisioned that when they signed him, they needed him against the Hawks, and I think Fournier fits that bill. That's why I kind of would like to see Fournier at least one series with the Knicks in the postseason. Let's see what the call is. Nope, they did not overturn it. Andy Pettit, absolutely. Baumgartner, absolutely. So Hartenstein said he committed the foul and he deserved the punch in the face or the knee or the elbow in the face. That's pretty much what the official said there. So Embiid will go there. Hartenstein has 15 rebounds, but he only has 2 points. But what an impact! 15 rebounds against a tough Joel Embiid and the 76er front court. Embiid will go to the line here. He hits the first free throw. It is an 8-point game, 99 to 91 with 2:50 left in the game. Knicks cannot get stagnant. They got to continue to be aggressive on the offense. He rattles it in, so that should be a delay of game. It's a delay of game. Oh, come on, the referees. Yeah, PJ Tucker smacked it. So we have a technical foul. Knicks, again, they have to hit every free throw possible, every free shot. They need it. Here's a technical opportunity on a delayed game. Brunson hits it, 192, back to 8-point game. And Bean hit the ball, and PJ Tucker, I don't know, if Burnley or whatever, slaps it, and he was called for that violation. So here we go. 2:45 here. We're going to take the ticker off once we get to the 1.5 minute mark. Here's Brunson. Brunson stops on a dime. Pass over to Randall. Randall catch and shoot three. And that's off the mark. Randall gets his own rebound. Randall drives in. Randall stops and passes it here to McBride. McBride. Now Randall wants a 600 shot clock. Randall spins. Randall Euro puts up the shot. Wow, one. He got it. Julius Randall off the glass. 102 to 92. 10-point lead for the Knicks. Here's Milton. Milton now. Driving, and there's a hand foul on Hartenstein. He fouled out. Boy, they're really taking on they're really taking on our center. They're really picking on Hartenstein. That's a bad call. Hey, you're the star right now, brother. If this goes through, you got it. You called it from the very beginning, my friend. Barrett called it from the very beginning. He said that he called it, and right now you're 2 minutes and 10 away from this, my friend. And B will go to the free throw line. All right, so we're gonna say goodbye to the ticker for a moment because I don't want it to take away from the suspense. He's ahead of us. 102 to 93. And he goes 2-2 from the line. It is 102 to 94. 8-point lead. The Knicks are nursing with 2:10 here. Let's go, Knicks. 2 minutes, under 2 minutes now. Brunson with the ball in his hand. Jalen Brunson. Here's the double team by the 76ers. Bounce pass to Randall. Randall on the right wing. Jab steps. Randall now driving. Stops. Puts up the shot. Get the bouncer. It's good. 104-94. Timeout on the floor. Doc Rivers. So Knicks get the serendipity bounce, and the Knicks have a 10-point lead. 24 points for Julius Randle. 8 of 10 from the field. 9 rebounds. He's 1 rebound away from a double-double. Our All-Star has come to play here. Timeout on the floor. 104-94. What a good game here for the Knicks down the stretch. But they still got a lot to do here to close it out. I don't think Quickly's come back in there, Nick. So you'll be smiling more because I don't think Quickly. I think Quickly is gonna quickly have like a Charlie horse. Talk to them, Randall. Talk to them, Randall. Indeed, let's go, let's go. Yes, indeed. He had decent rest. Absolutely, that's what happens when you give decent rest. You give them rest. That's why we want Toppin to play. Playing well, it's okay. So Randall with 12 points in the first half, 12 points in the second half, balanced scoring, 5 rebounds, 4 rebounds. You gotta like what we see from our second time All Star Julius Randle. But they gotta keep focused. This game is nowhere to be over. There's still plenty of time here. 10-point lead with 1:48 is still not enough time to kick back, relax, because we've seen it evaporate like this. So let's go. 76ers should be out of timeouts. Let me see. No, they still have 2 timeouts. So they'll inbound the ball here. Tobias Harris will be the inbounder. 104-94, 1:48. Knicks up by 10. Here's Harden. Harden holding the ball. Harden now. Harden passes it here to Maxey. Maxey driving. Maxey puts up the floater, and he's going to go to the line. Not a good play here, the Knicks. You don't want to stop the clock. You want the 76ers to earn every basket and take up as much time at the clock, not allow them to go to the free throw line and score with the clock stopped. Somebody must have found out because they keep blowing the whistle as Fournier. So Fournier has fouled out. He played 24 minutes, 17 points. So good job by Pepe Le Pew, who played a really tough game for the Knicks, hitting some big threes down the road. So that's the most he played since October 30th. The most minutes court. Here's Tyrone Maxey with some free throws. Maxey hits the first one. Knicks up by 9 with 1:39 left here. There's still plenty of time for Philadelphia. And they hit. And we have the Eagles sucks chant in Madison Square Garden, rightfully so. Here's Brunson. Double team. Knicks got to get it across. Quentin Grimes back in the game, by the way. Here's Randall. Randall had the ball stolen. This is what they can't do. But Brunson gets it back. Brunson in the corner, and he gives it back. But he gets the ball back, and he stepped out of bounds. What a wild sequence here. Knicks, again, trying to give us a cardiac arrest here. They cannot make it easy or clean here. So it's the 76ers ball. (96-104). We got 1:19 left. Harden inbounds here to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris back to Embiid. Embiid to Harris. Harris going. Harris driving. Puts up the layup. Misses. Fight for the rebound. McBride comes up with it. McBride tries to secure, and Embiid humps him from behind. He gets a foul. So Miles McBride will go to the free throw. Anxiety through the roof. Jeffrey, Tampa Hospital. Woo! BX stand up, indeed. I was born around Walton Avenue, 163rd, 165 in Walton. But then I moved to Throsneck. Yeah, that was there. That was my first residence. 164, 164, 165 Walton. Yeah. And McBride hits it. 105.96. There you go. There you go. Correa is on fire. He got it. 105.96. A minute and 9 left. He misses the free throw, though. Here's Milton. They're pushing in transition. Tied up there, and they're going to say, what are they going to say? Milton to the line. I thought that was a jump ball. Knicks cannot challenge. Remember, they used up their challenge on the Harkenstein. 106, 105. This is the last thing you want to do. You do not want the 76ers to score with the clock off. He misses the first one, and the words of Chef Dad, ball don't lie. It's still a 9-point game here. 105 left in the game. A 3-possession game. He's trying to make it, cut it down to 8. He hits 1 of 2. Knicks will push it. Brunson now. They're trying to trap him here. Brunson now. Brunson passes a long pass to McBride. Back to Grimes. Grimes looks like he's going to fall and almost turned it over there. Back to Randall. Randall again. Randall stops. Back to now he gets it and we get a whistle. Boy, that was another heart attack situation there. Can they make it simple? Come get the basketball. Brunson saved by McBride right over to Grimes, and Grimes was almost falling out of bounds there. McBride using athleticism there. Kept it alive. McBride, hell of a game. Here is Jericho Sims. A couple free throws here. And he hit the first one, 106, 107. Big free throw hitting the first one. Takes the pressure off Jericho Sims here. 49.4. The Knicks cannot make it any easier for us. 6 points for Jericho Sims, but that 7th one is going to be big. Let's go if see if he gets it. He misses it. Loose ball, and Quentin Grimes comes up with it. Big rebound by the Knicks, outworking the 76ers. Here's Jericho Sims. Sims with the dunk. So 108, 107, Knicks up. This might seal it. Here's Joel Embiid for 3. Embiid misses. Fight for the loose ball right into Brunson. With 33 seconds here, 108.97. It looks like the Knicks got the momentum, and it looks like they're going to get a really important signature home win here at the Garden. Wow. They should have won last night against the Clippers. And again tonight, they did not crawl or bend to the will of the 76ers. They out-hustled. They played the spirit of New York. They get a shot clock violation. 10.3 seconds left here. 108.97. This should be a standing ovation, well-deserved by the Knickerbockers tonight. Yes, we got to Surah. We got to play better at those last seconds stuff. GD, yeah, sup. He has RJ Barrett has flu-like symptoms, so non-COVID related, and this is it. The biggest comeback win of the season for the Knicks, down by 21 points. They came back at home with led by Pepe Le Pew playing phenomenal, coming off the bench, played the most minutes he played since October 30th, and scored 17 points, shooting the 3-ball, timely shooting. Wow, this was the second unit. Second unit won this game. The second unit did phenomenal. Of course, we want to thank Maria. Maria came in and she got the good luck. Maria's always the good luck charm, always. When she does that in Yankees are down by 2 runs. Here comes Maria, Yankees up by 4. I'm telling you, Maria has some magic there with her fandom. Good luck charm. Easy been back-to-back wins. Absolutely, Agent. Yes. Go New York, go. Wait, I got it. Hold on a second, Agent. We're going to put it right now.
We are the New York Knicks. 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 They go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. the New York Knicks. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go.
Indeed, that was a real strong win. They showed us. They showed heart. They did not fold. Indeed, those all those games down the stretch they played. That was McBride, Deuce McBride's best game tonight. Hopefully, he builds on that. I'm glad that he had that good game. Really good there, man. Now that's how you play basketball. Knicks basketball, Kelvin. I loved it because they closed it out strong. They used the bench. Man, that was fire. Great win with no RJ, no Mitchell Robinson. Indeed, I thought that the game against the Miami Heat was a tough one with no Jalen Brunson. But man, this was another one there. Tough one here. Wow. This is what you have to do when someone doesn't have it. Try someone else. Absolutely, Debbie. Absolutely. You never know. You don't limit your talent on the roster. You also got to know when. You also got to be have that discernment, knowing when your team don't have it. Man, that was a close one. Wow. You see, we don't need no damn trades. There's always room for improvement, Kelvin. Woo! Absolutely. Wow, that was funny indeed. And just for one more time, just for tonight, in honor of Evan Fournier.
Oh, the adoration. Oh, je vous adore. Je t'aime à vous, c'est ma sugar, n'est-ce pas? You are.
Yes, indeed, man. Oh, that was good. Yes, absolutely. You should come back. Absolutely. The next game is against the Orlando Magic. I'm going to be unfortunately at that game personally. I don't know if Chef Dan has a day off. I believe he does. I think his day off passed already, and he was just exhausted. Do some laundry and catch up. And I think the Knicks did not play that night when they had the day off. But I'm going to be at the Orlando Magic game. I'm going to be there live. I'll probably make a stream from the arena real quick. So I'll just come in from there where we're sitting, and hopefully we'll see. I might just come out there. We'll see what transpired. But man, the Knicks should trade for Bogdanovich. I like to be Bay personally if you're going to get someone from that roster. But we have a lot to talk about there. It is a Sunday night. Knicks Primo needs to improve by not trading away our talent. Yeah, we'll see. Man, this was great win, exciting. It was fun watching along with you guys. The only thing I ask guys, hit those likes. If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button. All it helps my program. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you nothing. It won't hurt your watching of the YouTube. It all just tells YouTube algorithm that you guys like the program and allow people to see it more and recognize. So thank you guys. All I ask for that thumbs up, and I really appreciate it. Man, we have to reset Brunson to finish. What a plus! Yeah, they have to rest Brunson. Especially closing out the game. We need enough more ball handlers to get that ball there, and that's the only thing that they have to clean up. But other than that, man, guys, what a win! What a win! Wow! Even Larry David liked it.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. So, guys, thank you again. Enjoy. Have a blessed week. Beginning of the new week. Super Bowl Sunday, a week from now. Of course, we'll be back on. Not after the Orlando Magic game. We'll definitely be back on. We appreciate everyone. Have a beautiful, blessed night, and let's go Knicks. Let's keep on the momentum and peace.